Hop out that Ferrari like a Rambo. Say a prayer, you gon' have them lights and candles. My hand on the work, I should have an office job. And I ain't the boss, so how you gon' cross the line? Skeeter O'Neil, now that's what I call a lie. Covered with one of them, that's what I call a job. I've been shooting bitches in the Lambo. Pitching on my block while I'm in Lambo. Pay the fee, that's what I stand for. I play the key, you can shots like a back door. The day I punched in, I was born on the job. Now the inside guts look like corn on the cob. Food on the plate, catch you the dinner, man. Ballin' like Cinefield. Please get this kid in there. Product cooking in the bando. Product cooking in the bando. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. Product cooking in the bando. Product cooking in the bando. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. Shit, I gave more than making nights for. Big stick, similar to Jim, loving nights. Big moves, call me Escobar. Yeah, I'm that boy. SV, call him Escobar. Whipping tracks, I can't say sorry, I make you fellows mad. And niggas can't stop me, I'm like a yellow cat. And just for that, I might got the yellow jack. I never left, but it's like you could tell them back. Got about 20 on the dashboard. Ready to cook the heat, that's the crash course. For the drop, I keep a mask for. And the clock like a shot with the dashboards. I'm making my name, you should call me monumental. I studied the best, you can't even find a temple. Like I'm tapping them bags, every time I'm into. You can't even find a signal. You don't know the grind I'm into. Product cooking in the bando. Product cooking in the bando. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. Product cooking in the bando. Product cooking in the bando. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's. I whip it up in the pot, I'm getting rid of them O's.
We are back live at the most controversial radio show on earth, Narcistic Nation, and I'm your host with the most, the wood grain gripping, 100-proof sipping. Don't get mad if your baby mama listening, son of a gun with the high caliber, and I'm having a hard time keeping these gator frames on my motherfucking face. Now, tonight, we got a special guest, J3 from Ashtabula, Ohio. But before we jump into all that, the thoughts and expressions of the show is not those of Narcistic Entertainment. You want to do business, hit us up. 614-655-1835. We got Paris in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. How's everybody?
We got Jay Every Day in the motherfucking building.
Yo. We back.
We got Goldie, special guest in the motherfucking building.
Hello, CO.
With that being said, we're going to start this motherfucking show off with confessions. Paris, you got the mic.
Ooh, confession. This is my confession. So, check this out, y'all.
I don't know if I'm going to be singing that shit right now.
No, especially after what happened. Anyway, so confession of the week, right? I have two baby dads now, right? Now, one of them, they both giving me issues like always, but one specifically thinks that it's about time. It's a good idea to get him off of the child support. Now, mind y'all, I'm not getting as much as gas money for real, but everything helps and matters. But this nigga has the audacity to want to get off of child supports, and he thinks that is going to happen. He had a whole full conversation with me.
I think you should take him off.
Listen, he wants me to.
Is the question.
You know what? I mean, let me tell you, he's a good dad. Like, he sees his kid. He has more than one, okay? Not with me, but more than one.
On a scale of 1 through 10, how good of a dad is? Is he a father or a dad?
He's a father. I'll admit that. He's a father. He's a father with whole issues, but he's a father.
Right.
And I mean, give or take, I'm just like, he was like, I do my job, I'm always there for her every weekend, every other weekend, and blah blah blah. I help out what I can. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, but it's not like this small minuscule amount of motherfucking money. This change is not going to your daughter. Is, you feel me? Like at this point, it's like, I don't need it. She, it's for her benefit.
And by the sounds of, if he's got hoe issues, then by him being an actual father, in his case, he has to stay on. He has to continue to give you the money.
He's a hoe. Okay.
For his only benefit, you should still collect that check.
Right.
Seriously, he'll help appreciate it when his daughter's grown and she figures everything out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At least he really did kick back money. You can't say he didn't.
That is true. You know what? I thought about it, but I'm like, not yet. It ain't time. But it's just how he comes at me sometimes. I'm like, yeah, you ain't ready to get off of this shit. Whatever.
So that's what. Wait. So you using it as a punishment? I thought you was using it as help.
It is help. It is help, but he sees everything.
It sounds like she's punishing him though by doing that.
But he needs that. He needs to do that. Continue to do these things.
No. You know what it is?
You're right.
No, it's either you take him off, or you keep him on. If he's being a good father, that sounds like the reason to take him off. But if he's not helping you personally, mentally to you, that's not a reason to keep him on.
But he's only being a good father every other weekend at that. You know what I'm saying? That's not every single day.
What you think, Goldie? Would you keep him on? Or do you feel like it's a punishment that she's using?
Okay. Listen, I'm not with my children.
Talking to the mic, honey, Joe.
Oh, sorry. I'm not with my children's fathers, but I haven't.
Fathers? Hold on. How many you got?
2.
Oh, okay. Leave her alone. Let her talk. Nosy.
2017.
Oh, okay. Right, so everybody got kids.
Right.
At least 2
so
baby
listen,
daddies.
I don't have a child support order, but they spend time with their children. Octavia's father spends time with her. Right. So I think that's good enough. I don't feel that I have the time to even deal with that. As long as he's being a part of her life, I guess everything is okay. I don't want that trouble, really.
Right.
I'll take him off.
Right. I don't want that trouble.
Take him off, Paris.
Take him off. All right.
I'm saying though, like, as far as like child support.
But if he's doing what satisfies you, I don't think he should be on it. But if he's not doing everything that a father should be doing, nothing to do with you, then
she made it personal. That's basically
you know what? It's not. It's
personal.
It's more than just personal, but like legit. I mean, it's a small amount. It makes a small dent, but it does count,
Right.
And it is. We all have our ups and downs. I'm not, always in a position where I can just, do everything that I want to for that month or for that, season or whatever. So the little amount, it helps, and I put it towards my daughter, and
But can that come down to budgeting?
But the thing is, it's like I'm utilizing the child support like it should be, is what I'm saying, and it's not a lot. So I feel like the fact that he's not seeing her all the time, or like every weekend or whatever, I just don't feel like he shouldn't be complaining too hard, because it's like it's not even a lot, and it actually is benefiting your daughter. Like what is the issue here? Because he fuck around to get off of child support, you feel me? He's going to listen, he's a hoe. He's a hoe, but the hoe has been
What you think, Jay, every day?
No, listen.
I'm on her team. Like I said, you know the ins and outs, but by the way that he sounds as a man, it sounds like the child support only helps keep him closer to where he needs to be. And eventually he'll fucking slow the hoe down. You know what I'm saying?
Slow the hoe down. But listen, let me get to this is the flip side, okay? He's engaged, okay, to somebody who is way older than him. And I like her, okay? I appreciate her. She's been kind of stabilizing him as a man, okay? And I feel like that's why he has been in, a better position to sit here and provide or do what he has to do, spend time with them specifically every weekend.
Okay, with him. Okay, we'll see what happens. Like you said, it's good that he's on it. If he starts pulling the kids away in the middle of the week, like, hey, come, let him stay with me.
I feel like me personally,
okay, everything's gonna work out. Okay, you got your money, I got mine. Just do what you got to do. You're gonna see your kid.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right. I personally just feel like, because just because I know this fellow. Okay, I just personally feel like he is not. You know, he got a lot of kids. You know, and a lot of people just dipping in his pocket. It's understandable.
So
I just feel like
basically.
the consistency of like this small check it is good because it's consistent. Because if he was to get off the child support, then the help wouldn't be as consistent. Okay.
So Flair, if you had a bunch of kids.
But that's the help, though.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. Wait,
you don't expect the women to be in your pocket if you had a bunch of kids. You don't expect them to be. Everybody wants some money from somewhere.
I don't understand the question. Say it again.
If you had a bunch of kids, if you were the actual guy out there with the kids, wouldn't you expect all your babies' moms to be asking you for some money?
Of course, yeah.
Why?
That's because I'm not taking care of them. Well, I'm not. With women, you gotta. It's almost like you gotta make them happy as a father. Like the woman has to be happy in the relationship, even if it's over with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I'm not taking care of my child, you know what I'm saying? I you know, I mean, if it almost comes down to if I'm making her happy, and that's what I feel like Paris is doing. I think Paris is unhappy with this man, so she's keeping him on child support as a punishment, and that's not right.
Okay,
that's not right.
Okay, well, he's done a lot of things that has not been right. I'm not holding on to everything.
What will make you just drop it all, like just take them off?
Yeah, is there? Well, that's a good question. Let's go around the table. Is there ever an exception to taking someone off of child support? You can go first. This your scenario.
Yeah, I do believe so. I feel like if the exception would be not just the time spent, okay, but like just more involved, like just. You know, keeping. Now, I'm not the. Okay, listen.
This sounds personal.
Listen.
This sounds personal.
Whatever. I'm not the kind of person that's like, okay, my kid's gotta be like, you know, in J's and all the designer stuff. But you know, like upkeeping on the child, like you know, taking them out of town, you know, when you can, you know, shit like that. Just not just
personal.
Not just.
Hey, to be honest, Flair, it does sound kind of personal.
It sounds personal.
But I'm still saying.
Whatever.
Right. Call us at 614-781-0754. Do you think Paris is being very, very personal in this situation or this scenario? Because I feel like she is.
This is partially personal, but I just feel like he has not done enough.
Okay, there we go.
I'll admit it. I'm keeping.
So your confession is this is personal.
Personal.
No, just say it's personal, and you'll sound better.
Partially.
See, because she usually has her answer. I've talked to Paris a couple times, like you know, they have conversations. Everything's laid out perfectly. Like, damn, that was pretty good. That was pretty good the way you just said that. And then you kept stumbling over your words right now. Yeah.
And she made a
long. You know what? Stop evaluating everything.
You articulate yourself pretty good, but right now you did real shitty.
And it's a long ass story about her feeling personal. Like, it's over. Leave it alone.
Okay.
It kept coming back to time spent.
Look.
This is the thing. If you feel like you deep down inside want to take him off, but it's like you have some kind of fire still burning for that man. You see what I'm saying? And I think you're holding on.
It ain't love, but what you talking about? It's like, I'm listening
saying,
though.
But at the end of the day, I feel like you're holding on to something. I think you need something.
I think it's time spent. I think she wants him to take the child more.
Is that what it is?
That would be nice.
She said time spent.
But also,
she said she said it in 3 different ways. And one time in 3 different sentences.
But also, it's just like, you know, and I guess I can't expect
you want him to have kids
because he has a lot of kids. He has a lot.
So he doesn't interact with your kids.
I just feel like,
is that what you're jealous of?
He interacts. I mean, my child is his only daughter, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I just feel like he just kind of like just stays at the house and not do shit with him because he's just like.
But you can't dictate what he does at his household.
Yes.
If your baby come back and she's full and she has clothes and she has a little money in her pocket, you can't tell them what they should do when he has them. You're already getting his child support. If that's the case, why don't you give him some of his child support money back to take them out?
But you know what? We've had a conversation like that.
You didn't answer the question. Why haven't you done it?
Listen, we've had a conversation where I told him, I was like, you know, if it comes down to it, if you really do need the money, I don't mind just, you know, handing it over. But he gets,
wait, let's go to our table. Jerry, do you think she's lying?
I'm not fucking
no, I think
lying.
she's telling the truth.
Nah, I don't believe this shit.
We had a whole conversation about this, like for real, like a year and a half ago, and I was just like, listen, I'm like, because he was upset. He was like, put me on child support, this and that and third. I'm like, all right, listen. As it stands now, this is needed, okay?
How long has he been on child support?
He's been on child support for like a total of, this is upcoming like 3 years.
And he's been a good father the whole time. You feel like it's more probation?
Listen.
Are you hanging this over his head though? Honestly.
Am I? Yeah, I guess a little bit. Because listen, it's just, like I said, we had a whole conversation. I'm gonna leave it alone after this, but we had a whole conversation, okay, about if he really did supposedly need this money back, whatever the case, for whatever reason. I told him, I was like, I wouldn't mind letting you, use it because it technically is your fucking money. But if it means me having to give this back just so you can do your thing with your kids, specifically mine, then yeah, whatever. But that conversation was long ago. We had got into it a few times before that, but for real, it hadn't changed. It really hadn't changed. But I just feel like he's just trying to save money.
So if he wanted to take the kids out, or not even take the kids out, let's say he called you just because he has kids with you and asked to borrow some money, would you let him?
I would. If I had it, I would.
To go towards a bill, you let him borrow the money? If
it went towards the bill, my shit
he has a woman. He has a woman.
I don't know.
You wouldn't. Why? Your kids go there too, right? But your kids is there too, though.
No.
Would you do it, Goldie? Would you would you give your baby's father some money to borrow if it went towards the utilities in the household?
Of his household?
Yeah, of his household.
And he's with a bitch.
Oh, that's totally crazy. Like,
why? Your kids got to be there too.
I know my children have to be there, but they have a home with me.
Exactly. Right. So, that's point made right there.
While you get yourself together, I'll keep the kids here. Do your thing, get everything back together. But I don't think that my money should be in that household going to bills when there are two adults there.
Okay, this statement is dedicated to all the fellas right now. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, correct me if I'm wrong.
I knew he was going to pull this. I knew he was going to pull this.
No, wait. Because at the end of the day, if a man would have let y'all be out of water, out of electric, out of gas, y'all would have called him a deadbeat dad because he didn't help you with your utilities.
No, that's not every female.
That's every female.
No.
I would never have to ask him anything if I have a man with me. What the hell would I have a man for if I'm still asking you for things?
You would have to because y'all have joint custody of this child. So at the end of the day, the child comes first between y'all two. You see what I'm saying?
We have joint custody, but that is within two households. Those households aren't combined. So
I understand what you're saying.
You take care of your household, and I'll take care of mine.
So if you ain't got electric in that house, and he don't want to come get his kids, does that make him a bad father?
It makes me a bad mother.
But it's the same thing.
It makes me a bad mother
because it does make you a bad. It doesn't make you a bad mother. It just make you an irresponsible mother.
That has
make you a bad one.
That's same difference.
So what does that make you a bad man if he doesn't want to take his kids?
Because there's
they won't answer the question. That's what they answer the question.
Go ahead, Shanique.
Okay. So if he wouldn't want to take his children while the electric is off, while my electric is off,
does that make him a bad father?
He's denying visits for his child.
Never said that. What we're saying is, does that make him a bad father because he's like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all.
No,
I'm on child support. That's y'all. I already pay you. I pay you $235 or $135 or $150.
No, that doesn't. And child support puts things like that in order.
Yeah.
Once you go to child support,
things
are, this is my only responsibility, paying this child support. Okay. I don't have to pay your shit.
But does that make him a bad father because he lets all y'all sit in the dark, including his child?
No, it doesn't. No. And I guarantee that man would take his
funny,
child.
Because at the end of the day, I already know that y'all be on Facebook blasting this nigga. Like, oh, he know my electric is out and this motherfucker is still boom, boom, whoop, de whoop. Like, that's what y'all do.
But by the scenario, he deserves it. You just told me, he said, that's on y'all. But they got my kids over there. Like, okay, I'll come get my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what any man's supposed to do?
Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
But the scenario you gave, he was gonna point the finger at him anyway, but y'all danced around it. Y'all was lying. He was basically saying, y'all some liars. Y'all some liars.
This motherfucking nation.
Okay, y'all.
No.
Apparently, Blair thinks we're lying.
It's the way you presented it. It's the way you presented it.
It's not the way I presented it. I said it flat out. Wait. At the end of the day, no, fuck that. Because at the end of the day, I know y'all as women are gonna clown that man on Facebook. Y'all gonna try to attack and assassinate his character because
But you can
he's
do
not,
that all day. But
yeah, but at the end of the day, if you sitting in the dark,
dark,
you're gonna play victim. Women are good to play victim.
Man, it's a lot of niggas out here that play damsels
Y'all
in distress.
no. Women can give a
Real
man
shit.
herpes and then look like the victim because the man beat your ass. That's what y'all do. Y'all play
I don't
victim.
know. Shit
No,
about
I'm just
that.
saying they play victim. That was just a good example I gave. Jeremy, you got a confession?
I don't.
We were on confession department. I thought that was some relationship shit. My confession. Okay, all right. I like to confess that my niggas, my people, I should say, because my people do involve some other people that really aren't black, but they just hang around. Either way, y'all some conspiracy theorists, motherfucker. Okay. So y'all know a couple days the fair rides, right? We might talk about this later, so I don't want to get into it. Fair got fucked up. Motherfuckers flew off the motherfucking dot, right?
Right.
So bunch of niggas like don't go to the fair, like they was boycotting the fair and shit, like the ride, like just random niggas in the crowd and shit, like we gonna kill these niggas right here. You know what I mean? I go to the fair on Friday. What was this? What's today? Yeah, yesterday I'm at the fair.
Yeah.
I seen like probably like 5 black motherfuckers besides me. I mean, I felt a certain type of way, but either way, just get out your own head sometimes, you know. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to point the finger, sometimes we need to point at yourself, goddamn it. That's all what I'm saying. I like to confess that. I need to chill out.
At the end of the day, it's been 100, and what he's saying, it made national news worldwide or whatever. At the end of the day, it's been 166 years this fair has been in existence. And at the end of the day, one motherfucker, let's talk about all the motherfuckers that got beat up all the other years or
At the
Got shot, yeah,
shit
killed.
like that, carjacked and shit like that. We don't never talk about the shit we do as a community. You see what I'm saying? But as soon as a fucking a ride go flying off into yonder, all of a sudden the fair is a bad place to be. I only go to the fair to eat.
I don't ride the. I mean, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know ride. And I feel sorry for everybody that got hurt and the person that lost his life, and our condolences to his family.
Definitely.
But at the end of the day, don't act like that could have been any ride. That could have been the Ferris wheel. That could have been Cedar Point. Y'all still would have been to Cedar Point.
Yep.
I think.
But Cedar Point shit is always fair. This is a fair.
It's a Columbus thing.
This is a fair
No,
we're talking about.
I
They're gonna pack
understand
up and
that,
leave and pack up and do it again.
It's a Columbus
Shit
thing.
gets
Like
fucked
people
up.
have a problem with anything Columbus that goes. You know what I'm saying? An event, a person. Like you could be a rapper from Columbus. Oh, I wouldn't buy his shit because he used to sell drugs. Like it could be anything. Like people just hate Columbus people.
Right.
So they hate anything that happens in Columbus. You see what I'm saying? They hate rappers from Columbus. They hate events. Like I heard people complain about the fair, but they ain't been in 10 years. How you gonna complain about the fair, but ain't been there? Or they say that's why I don't go. You don't go because you can't afford it. That's what it is. Because as soon as you ask them about it, they say, "Oh, they food is high," or they this and that. You ain't gotta go buy their food. Last time I checked, shit, motherfuckers used to picnic in that bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But like you said, like a lot of motherfuckers need to get out their feelings when it comes to like certain things because that could have happened anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go.
That's my confession.
I'm gonna go. What about you, Goldie? What's your confession?
Well, I live by an Eritrean couple, and
The fuck is that?
they're from
Eritrea.
Africa.
Enrich me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I can't spell it. Go ahead.
So, they've been really nice to me. They watch my car.
Mm.
I always park it by their place.
So they can watch it.
Yeah, and they've
Makes
been
sense.
nice to me because they think that I'm what they are, and I haven't told them that I'm not.
Have they tried to talk to you
They
in the
give
language?
me-
No, fuck that. We're going around table. Paris, do you feel like she should tell them she's not African?
No.
Okay. Jeremy, do you feel like she should tell them?
No.
Okay. Why haven't you told them yet?
Well, they always overtalk me.
You gotta talk on the mic.
They always overtalk me. They assume. I think I came outside with a scarf on my head. And from there, I've been African.
Okay.
Well,
So, have they offered you African things yet?
Yes.
Like what?
Foods.
Sandals.
Yeah. You know what?
I had to look at her feet like,
Yeah, make sure she ain't got hammer time.
No, just foods. Parties.
oh
Gotta
yeah, you know they got some good parties.
Different stuff like that. Oils.
Okay, well, fuck it, shit. I'm gonna piggyback on that with my confession. This is actually a segue question for everybody going around the table. Then we're gonna jump into this Sean Do track of the week. With that being said, I never knew Africans were Somalians. When they go to the bathroom, they don't use toilet paper. I never knew they wash their feet. I never knew that. Did y'all know that?
I've walked in on somebody washing their feet, but I didn't know about the not wiping your ass.
Yeah.
They use like one ply of like tissue.
I heard they don't even do that. I heard they just pour the water bottle down their ass and then they get up and then go do whatever they're gonna do. They don't even wash their hands really.
Like a handheld.
I definitely know that they like to wash their ass often.
So how do you what?
I'm sure.
I never knew that.
I didn't know about the ass, but I knew about the feet washing.
I've seen that before.
I never knew that. Like,
yeah,
that's some crazy shit, man. You learn something new every day. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I see them at Pizza Hut getting like meat lovers. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat their cuisine, so I don't know what it does. But I eat our cuisine, and I know what it does. And I'm pretty sure a little water bottle ain't gonna get you doused right to get you fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
especially we got some pieces.
You know what I'm saying?
It was actually.
Maybe they hit him with 2 water bottles.
It was actually a Somalian woman that told me that. Like she said, she told me keep to myself, but you knew I wasn't. She said, she said all they do is just they squirt the water because she wants to be Americanized.
Oh, they gotta squirt it. I mean.
Well, wait a minute.
They gotta never mind.
Because she wants to be Americanized as much as she's listening. Watching. She wants to be Americanized as much as she can, you know what I'm saying? She's doing by any means. So she's sharing beliefs and things like that with me. But at the end of the day, she said like all they do is like squirt the bottle on their ass and then they get up and do what they do. She said they don't use toilet paper, then they wash their feet at the sink and shit like that. I'm like, damn, for real?
I don't see them walking around with water bottles. Where are they getting these water bottles from?
Yeah, they walk around with water bottles.
And I never see
like
anybody
little
like
water
in the
like
workplace. In the workplace. She's talking about in the workplace. That's why they always carrying like water bottles and stuff like that. Or if you go in the bathroom at work, this is a flare fact for everybody that's watching. Like when you see them carrying these water bottles, or you see extra water bottles sitting in the sink. I mean, not sitting in the sink, around the bathroom vicinity or facilities. That's ass water. That's for them. With that being said, 614-781-0754. We're gonna jump into this new Sean Do, and then we're gonna be back with the J3 interview. You hear me?
So, water bottle.
Yeah, that don't sound right.
That I never heard of it.
I mean, it makes sense like a bidet, but I don't see it all of it.
Let's go. Young young, stun guns, control content, magnified, some blowing the folks, stay numb. I took zones, played some, took the knock, was really hot, but got knocked. Ask my body stop. When I blow codes, like over, keep the milk up. In the pots, always going out, running they mouth. Looking for something, checking nuts. 360, manifest yourself over and over again. Without being except the weirdness, get this, but it's religious. Who am I? I'm never be more, we was hell high. Name the star in the sky. At times I wish I could fly and get away. Come back on some slicker things. Having transactions on some big things. Shit, man, I get slick brain from a thick thing. And everybody know Sean Do, know I get things. What's the deal, man? Sean Do. I think ballistics more furnace than we go chicken. A young wizard dropping his wizardness with precision. I stand planet like Earth. I was weak before birth. I started shimmering with the stimulants. I played for DMPs with profound speech. Only for bleach. My colleagues teach myself denied. Counts of me to not be weak. Regardless of the master see or believe. You can't change me. I'm mumbling and I hold my tongue. I could be tough with something when the time comes. The rope skin could be sung. The hum dum done. And and burnt like mesquite to the street. Nigga with the more beat for me. I learned more to stand firm on the stage floor. Yo, I adore cake, yo, and more. I can't settle for less. Flat out. Because I'm fabulous. One love, who I be. One love, who I be. One love, who I be. One love. Sean, I did. Coming through, summer swinging. A horseman ride, no swinging. Do a loop with the cross swinging, foot swinging. In the sound, boop, boop. I produce, getting fruits. Both feeling like he is doing calisthenics. And it's doing his thing. 10 minutes with the cats, murking. Every single is structured. It's destructive. Like horse is structured. Toss, trying to figure out the boss. But I got something hot. I can't stop. I gotta make a bumper like 300% from Scotch the bird. My name got some birds, plenty of turns. Cause I work like Jackie James. Who I be? Yo, I ain't a bullet to blame with the aims and years. I got even my ears trained. You can go up, what's what? Hit the Mardi Gras, show my bones ball, cast this moderate warning. Continue this without a just bleed. Put no warning. I hope something go for all y'all. The streets go curveballs, me and my beats, party hard. Type beats, give me peace and get more raw. The time, stop crowds, constrain. My aim is magnus, and fleet with green. Despite my lead, I can finally spread my wings. He wants some slicker things, learn some slicker schemes. The better blood net. And I ain't said shit yet.
We are back live at the most controversial radio show on earth, Narcistic Nation. Remember, hit us up, 614-655-1835. Also, be on the lookout for the new Narcistic Nation mixtape. It's actually a compilation, but y'all young motherfuckers call it a mixtape and shit. With that being said, we are now joined by the man, the super producer straight out of Ashtabula, Ohio, J3.
What's going on, Narcistic? How y'all doing?
What up,
pretty
bro?
good. Hey.
Blessed.
How was your ride down, bro?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. Good thing I stopped. I stopped over at the Polo Outlet on the way over here.
Right.
Get fresh real quick.
Hell yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
You did that.
I got you.
You did that.
I
like it.
Start off by telling everybody how you got into the game as far as the producing game.
Well, to be honest, I actually started both rapping and producing.
Right.
I started when I was at the age of 15, and it's just something that just happened. I was with my younger cousin Nate at the time, Rockabye Infamous.
Okay.
He was already on the show before.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
And he showed me the ropes, and it's been history ever since.
Okay. What made you start off with the equipment that you did? What equipment did you start off making beats with?
Oh, to be honest with you, when I was 15, I started on a regular Casio keyboard, bro.
The one like on Hustle and Flow?
Yeah.
Like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, what's up? But I mean, I just find that it doesn't matter the equipment that you got, it's just what you do with it.
Yeah.
It's really just the person. It's if you have the ear for it or you don't.
Right.
Either you can do it or you can't. So I kept that with me. So to answer your question.
Nice.
So through school, do you take any music classes, like you play any instruments or anything?
Oh, absolutely. I'm playing the piano for 16 years.
Piano for 16 years.
You might have to teach me
I
something.
got you. That's no problem.
All right.
So what you using now?
Basically, I'm using an iMac computer.
Right.
Just basically doing that. And I just use a USB keyboard and reason. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
What's some of the biggest differences you've seen in the business since you started?
As far as me locally or nationally?
Well, we can start off locally.
Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, locally, there's not enough unity.
Truth.
There's not enough unity at all. I take my city for instance. We have so many different people that don't want to work together.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, one person wants to be able to say, "Yeah, I did this on my own. I did this on my own. I don't need you to work. I can do it on my own." And you fail to realize that by coming together, you can achieve even more with everybody else than just by yourself. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. No, it makes sense. No, definitely. I can definitely agree with that.
All right, I'll just move over right quick. Hold on. We live, y'all. We live.
We definitely live.
We live.
Right.
We live. But I mean, that's just to be basic, simple. We live, y'all. We live.
Yeah, that would work.
We live.
hear you.
All right.
Yeah, we say hey, I can hear it way better now.
Is my mic on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
you
mic
good,
is
you good.
definitely
Is my mic
on.
on? All right. But but nationally, to answer your question with that, what I've noticed is there's starting to be a lot of unity.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right.
Mainly in the South. DJ
Yeah.
Khaled was the main pioneer in that. I
Okay.
noticed that. Just the whole We the Best movement in general, that right there, to me, started the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I go back, because I'm a historian. Like I do a lot of research on that as far as hip hop when it started
Mm-hmm.
and to how it is today. And before it wasn't like that. You know, you
Mhm.
had your East Coast, you had the West Coast,
That
all-
is true.
all that stuff in
Yeah.
the media. And then when the media started to get the twist in it, then it just further just separated everybody, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. And I was young then. I was born in the 80s, so it's even then in the 90s I noticed that it wasn't like that. But now, man, you can't not have DJ Khaled on Meek Mill track. You can't
Right.
not have Lil Boozy on anybody's track. You know
Right.
what I mean? Even on the
Right.
West Coast, you got YG on damn near everybody's track.
Right.
You know, and that's the West Coast. You know what I mean? It's more unity now. It's not even just separated. It's just all together.
It's a dope movement going on out here
Absolutely.
for sure.
So- How's your following in the Midwest?
Oh, in the Midwest? Well, it's starting.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's starting. I've been doing a lot of commuting back and forth to Cleveland,
Mhm.
back to 216. That's like my second home for real.
Right.
And I noticed that I should have actually brought that up to answer your question as far as whole unity. Cleveland, the 216, their standpoint is so strong that it's not even funny. It actually surprised me a lot.
yeah.
I'm from a little town called Ashtabula, so I'm an hour away, so I'm not there to see it all the time. But when I finally seen it with my own eyes, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you produced beats for anybody in Cleveland?
Yes, I have. I produced just a track that just got released on my anniversary. It's called Flamboyant.
Nice.
Featuring
Yeah, we got
Suicide.
that here. We got
Yeah.
that here tonight.
Okay.
Hopefully y'all like that.
Yeah.
And I got a new track that's coming out with J Jix Zero. She's another artist. She was the female lyricist of the year Ohio Hip Hop Awards last
Okay.
year.
That's
So
what's up.
Nice.
that's gonna be something that y'all can look out for in early September. So that's gonna be something to enjoy.
Okay.
Don 89 was here a couple of weeks ago. Shout out Don 89.
Yeah,
And he
shout
told
out.
me a story when we was off air about he was in jail and he was talking to you because he needed a beat. And he said you made a beat for him off of what he said beatboxing over the phone.
Yeah. That was
Hey, that's
Like,
skill
I-
right there.
Yeah,
That's
like
skill.
he basically told me, I'm like, he did what?
That's crazy.
And he said, yeah, he said you made a beat for him off of he was still locked up. He said he started beatboxing and tried to, like, you know what I'm saying? He said you just taking notes and then you came back with the product. He's like, man, he told me, I don't know if he told you this, but he's like, man, this motherfucker brought my shit to life. Like he said, he said the exact thing he was thinking in his head, he couldn't really get it out. It's, you know how like you try to say like, man, damn, what's that one song? And you try to say it, and motherfucker be like, man, I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
Oh, yeah.
He basically said that's what happened over the phone, but J3 could pick it up and made the exact beat and brought it to life and shit
Man.
off of a phone conversation.
Hey, you'd be surprised when you use your ears, man. Just that's all it takes. Just gotta be able to hear it.
So who's your influences as far as producers?
Oh man, where should I start? First off, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
number,
yeah.
that's number one for me.
Okay.
And the whole NWA movement that started. I should have brought that up.
Do you have a certain
Listen, go ahead.
do you have a certain
Sound.
sound? Like as far as like, you know, how like Dr. Dre samples a lot of 70s music. Do you have a certain sound or do you just
I just go with the flow, honestly. Just like I actually started more or less on the whole West Coast sound, honestly,
Right.
like with the pitch wheels and stuff like that. That's
Right.
actually how I started.
mm,
But then I ended up moving to Florida to where the whole Lil Jon movement started in, you know,
Mhm.
being
That's
me.
Getting crunk.
Yeah, they was.
I'm telling you, because the
did
tip,
it make you want to like start making that kind of music as far as like to stay current?
well, yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Just at the time, I mean, to answer your question, I was going to school at IADT, International Academy of Design and Technology at Tampa,
Mm-hmm.
right out of high school when I graduated from high school. And at that time, that's when Lil Jon was really out there for real.
Mm.
And you really couldn't hear nothing but Lil Jon down
Right.
in Florida. Atlanta, Florida, and
anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, mainstream.
It was everywhere.
Yes, and that's just when as soon as I got that whiff of it, man, I just took off, and I enjoyed to do it. So.
So what would be like the major reasons to go into a professional studio versus like a home recording studio?
You have more at your disposal, and you have professional engineers that know what they're doing as far as that can help you get your sound out to where even you couldn't even understand it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Is there such thing as overdoing a beat?
Oh, absolutely.
Like what is the biggest mistakes most producers make coming out?
More instruments than is needed.
So do you go like, because when I was growing up, back in my day, I tried to pick beats that sound like live, like a live band. Like I didn't want this Star and Quasar flying over the track. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted something that this man can jump out and do a solo if I did a live show.
Right.
So is your format or your business model kind of like that, like where you can do a live band type thing?
Well, I put it to you this way. I have an uncle that has a live band.
Okay.
So, I mean, shout out to Joe Piles and the movement in Ashtabula, Ohio. I can perform on a live band. I can, and also just, it's yes or no. Just it varies.
Right.
It just varies on how I feel at the time. It's just like 1 minute I may want to do East Coast, New York music. 1 minute I may want to do down south. 1 minute I may want to do West Coast, or I may want to go to St. Louis, Texas, Trill. It's just me.
How you feel about sampling? Do you feel like that's a part of the game, or do you feel like people do it too much?
Well, to answer your question, yes, I feel it's a part of the game, and yes, I feel like people do it too much. And it just depends on the person, because sometimes you may need to, but sometimes people overdo it.
Yeah,
like that's all you hear.
Yeah,
like for instance, like Kanye West, like when he does it, that's just who he is. Like you don't expect him not to sample. So he kind of gets a pass to a certain degree, but then you have someone else that doesn't really know what they're doing and just are trying to do it and don't really understand the copyright infringement standard, and just take literally a whole song and then just add a drum to it and say, this is my beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you get a lot of people that try to like, want to, how do you feel about people wanting to lease a beat? Because this is something y'all generation do. And I'm going to point at you because you're a producer. Okay. And I ain't saying you made this shit up, but at the end of the day, people now, artists now, and you're listening and you're watching, and not all of y'all. I'm not saying if you don't have most of y'all got the money and still lease beats. How do you feel as a producer about people wanting to lease a beat as opposed to buying it straight outright?
Well, to answer your question, it just depends on the artist. Like if you're an artist that wants to remain local, don't want to do nothing else with it, you want to just make a song just so you can say you did it, play it for your friends, play it for your people, just say, yeah, I did this. Then that is for you. That's for that area of artists.
Mm-hmm.
But the exclusive, that's for the artist that actually wants to take it to the next level. So it just depends on the artist. It depends on what their goal is, what they want to do.
Right.
And I mean, I don't really discriminate, to be honest with you.
How does that make you feel though, knowing that, okay, say somebody like this beat that you leased out, you lease beats?
Yes.
Okay. So if this person leased a beat, then another, how does that make you feel as the father of the actual music? How does that make you feel that this person wants to lease a beat? Now you got to give it to this person. Now you got to give it to this person. Or do you not? Or do you just look at it like, okay, I got paid. Fuck them.
Kind of both, to be honest with you.
I'll keep it real.
Yeah, that's the answer I wanted.
Yeah.
Shit.
To be honest, because it's just if you don't want to take it to the next level, okay, well then there you go. If you want, but I like working with the people that want to invest in themselves.
Absolutely.
Right. Does it make you feel a certain kind of way, like when they ask you, like, oh, bro, I got done with the song and they got your tag all over it, but then this man got the same motherfucker? Do you compare the songs? Like say me and Jay Everyday by the same beat. Do you compare? Do you tell me like Jay Everyday song is better than mine?
I don't even know how to answer that question, to be honest with you. I can't even answer that question. I don't know.
That was good PR.
That was very good. That was very good.
With that being said, who all did you have you produced for out of Ashtabula, Ohio?
Well, Don 89.
Okay.
Don 89. Who else? Rockabye the Infamous.
Okay.
Shout out to Loren Scruggs.
Okay.
Trey Scruggs in the building. Trill for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Shout out Trill. Shout out to everybody. All of them that shot through
Yeah,
here.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the 440, man, we coming up. We coming up where we are a heavily slept on city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we about to let everybody know we here.
I feel it.
So you got like a artist that you would want to do something with, like in the mainstream artist? Give me 3 people.
Oh man, Ray Jr. Considering the fact he was on the track with Lorenz, he was on it. Ray Jr. for sure. MGK.
Okay.
MGK, you know, we gotta represent, you know, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's right.
man, who was my last one? I want to say Fabulous.
Fab.
Hands down.
F-A-B-O.
Fabulous.
That's my nigga.
Can't
right
even
there.
blame you on that one.
Man,
like
he's been one of my main influences lyrically for years.
Yeah.
One of the most slept on artists in
Yeah.
the game today.
I completely agree with that.
Man,
With that being said, what do you feel are other elements an artist needs to have as part of their product to go out there and pitch it?
Well, for one, motivation.
Nah,
Yes.
nigga, you were supposed to say
Leave
one of
it
my
alone.
beats. You were supposed to say one of my beats first.
That's like
Okay, make it
But
second.
no,
Go ahead.
He keeping
You
it
can make-
real. He keeping it real.
That's like an unwritten rule. I shouldn't have to say.
Yeah, he
Right,
shouldn't
right,
have to
right,
say
right.
that. Like we know this.
Well,
Obviously.
motivation, just you gotta want to do it. I mean, that's corny, but it's true.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta want to do it. Of course, a budget.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You gotta be willing to invest, like I said before, and a plan.
Right, like a blueprint.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, a blueprint. You gotta know. You gotta already know what you're gonna do before you even do it.
So in your set of goals, do you have goals?
Well, absolutely.
Have you been making them since the beginning? Have you been reaching them? What happens when you don't reach one?
Well, to answer the first question, no, I didn't have goals starting out because I was young. I was young-minded and I ain't know any better.
Mhm.
I just did it, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because
But
it made you happy.
Well, give an
Absolutely.
example. Give an example because somebody could be listening now in any field. What did you do? What did you do wrong, and what made you change?
what I did wrong is that I listened to too many people instead of myself.
As far as them critiquing you, or
As far as telling me what I need to do
with your life,
with my
in your
life
career?
and my career and my
Okay.
business. You know, I feel like if I'd have just been more on an independent standard with myself, I'd have probably did a lot more. If I
Right.
would have listened to myself instead of other people, I probably would have did a lot more. It's a learning experience, you know, so
Absolutely.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Path to greatness.
That's
Explain that.
it. Path to greatness. Every path that you take, it got to be great.
So that's the entertainment business. Is that your production company or an entertainment company?
Can I say both?
Yeah.
Can I say both? Because, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, of course, because eventually I am going to start signing talent onto my company.
Mhm.
But as of now, I'm a producer, so it's a production company.
Do you have a focal artist, like a flagship artist for your Path to Greatness imprint?
As of now, no, not yet.
Who would you pick out of Ashtabula? Let's keep it real.
To be
Out of all the local, independent artists that's out right now, who would you pick to be the flagship artist on a J3 beat? Path
Perfect
to
artist.
Greatness.
Loren Scruggs.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hot track too.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay.
All right.
I got another question.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. No, I don't.
We live, y'all. We live.
No, this is a podcast shit. We've been gave with that radio shit. We do podcasts. If I want to take a sip right now, look.
Sip of that yak.
I ain't yak shit. That's that crown apple shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, what I wanted to ask you, honestly, who? Nah, I ain't gonna say who. Out of all the beats you ever made, who bought the most favorite beat that you ever made?
Man, who bought the most favorite beat that I ever made?
Because I know you really
still have it.
He really didn't want to sell it. He sold his favorite. You could tell.
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
in there.
I did, yeah. This Paul.
This Paul?
That was one of my favorite beats because to answer your question from before, you said, how can you overdo a beat?
Yeah.
That beat is the most simplest beat I've ever made, and yet it was the hardest beat I ever made.
Right.
I fell in love with
Impact.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of my favorites. That kind of hurt a little bit.
Give it away.
Yeah, it kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah.
So now, in your opinion, what classifies as a good mix and a good master?
Well, a good mix is not gonna blow your ears out. When you put it on the car radio, when you put it on your phone, your earphones, that's a good way. It's just the way I explain it to people. The difference between a mix and a master is look at it like you're getting your car done, your car painted. You got to get the clear coat. Of course, you got sand.
The primer, yeah.
That's true.
You got to sand it. You got to do all that, and then you get the clear coat on. That's the mix. That right there, and then the master. That's like the second coat. That's to make it nice and smooth. You got
okay.
You got the panning. You got to make sure all the instruments are in the right, the speaker the way you hear it, the way the listener hears it right. And once you do that, it's good. That's the best way I can explain.
No, that was great for people like me. Like,
So if you wasn't a producer, what would you be doing right now? Oh man! And don't say Rob and Jay every day.
Oh no, I can't. To be honest with you, man, I don't know what I'd be doing. I say that still to this day. If had it not been for hip hop, I don't know where I'd be right now. I really don't. I honestly do not know.
Okay.
I wish I did, but I don't.
You want to drop a freestyle?
Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't.
We going no beats though, because I'm giving out a free. Matter of fact,
what?
Look. This is the thing. Like I've been telling people, like, come in, do your freestyle, because we doing no beats now. Because I don't want to pick this beat for one artist and this person got another beat. Nah. From now on, we doing straight acapella because I don't want you catching the beat and you sound good over the motherfucking bass. With this being said, I want you to drop an acapella. Whoever got the best freestyle of the year, I'm giving them a free interview. Matter of fact, I'm giving them a free platinum package through Narcistic Nation. Fuck it.
Hey.
You got the floor. You want to drop a freestyle?
I think I should.
And this a producer is going at y'all's head right now.
I mean, I can do it all.
Throw a beatbox in there too.
If you really
beatbox for him,
you really want.
Nah, he don't need no beat. Fuck it, we ain't giving you no beat.
All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all ready? All right. You're about to run into a roadblock, leaving you so shot. Your pride hurt when you start to rap. Your show stop. Some people throw tomatoes at you. Some will throw rocks. They say your flow is the shit when you were so not. I'm steady grinding for the money, never miss a meal. You want to bet I see a meal before you, it's a deal. My state of mind is something most will never get to feel. People waste this but time, I always get the kill. I choose it wisely. As far as I can see, my flow is so contagious that I ride on easily. Or is it Mr. Big, popping bottles, y'all niggas can't get a swig. Hate on your niggas, they say they living it. I'm straight killing it. Anything in front of me, paid it up front and full, don't need y'all niggas fronting me. Got these hoes loving me, kissing me and hugging me. I call them little nat hoes, why? Cause they bugging me. It's PTG on the building.
614-781-0754.
She snapping,
Path
y'all.
to Greatness. CEO. With that being said, introduce your new track.
I'm introducing this new track. It's This Paul, Loren Scruggs featuring Ray Jr. Cleveland. Ashtabula 440. Stand up, y'all.
Another PTG production. I get it, I'm with it. You so independent. Going up on that pole, drop it down really slow, baby, stun on them bitches. You don't run none of them niggas. You don't give a fuck about them niggas. She said, nigga, you know. I can change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know. I can change your life on this song. Baby, what competition? You drop to the splits and you kill them. You know that you kill them. You get hoes in they feelings. You drop to the floor from the ceiling. You sweeter than candy. Well, baby girl, I need a feeling. Let's talk about sexual healing. Show me what the deal is. Ooh, all that ass you revealing. Slow whining, that shit so appealing. You got it. Baby, you know that you got it. You shaking it strictly for profit. The way that you drop it got me going into my wallet. I'm throwing this money, I'm honest. Them dollars. Baby, you getting them dollars. It won't let a lame nigga holler. She grew with no father, but baby, let me be your daddy. I fuck you real good for an hour. The bed in the shower, then put you on the kitchen counter. You know that little pussy got power. I hit it and make sure that you screaming out every vowel. We finish, you twist up that sour. Her head is so good, you would think that she attended Howard. Got Xanax, she into them downers. Told her I gotta go. She said, let me change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know. That I can change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know. I can change your life on this
real nigga here, this the G section.
Her ass so fat, need a C-section. She said, what around town that you caked up? When she on the pole, money getting raked up. 100 million, you a fan, cuz. 10 bands on my skinny jeans. Niggas hating cause the team big. Put the 40 in your mouth like a Swiss bread. I like a hood bitch that'll butt shots. Red bone with them butt shots. Ride the stick like a greyhound. Yeah, I wanna fuck you in the bus stop. Yeah, she might make a nigga pay for the puss. Make a nigga wait for the puss. Haul my bitch spot. Like a nigga tryna wade to the puss. Go.
I get it, I'm with it. You so independent. Going up on that pole, drop it down really slow, baby, stun on them bitches. You don't love none of them niggas, you don't give a fuck about them niggas. She said, nigga, you know, I can change your life on this pole. Whoa. She said, nigga, you know, that I can change your life on this pole.
Are you a street pimp? Your bitch is running wild? You're losing profits? Then you need to check that bitch GPS. Your easy to install GPS chip fits right in your hoe's phone, and that bitch won't even know. She won't answer her phone? That's alright. You can track that bitch down and protect your profits. You'll always know about your hoe. Call 1-800-FAT-HOES. That's 1-800-FAT-HOES. Get your bitches in check today.
Like, I don't know, like, but it's levels to the stinky though, man, because sometimes you'll smell the stinky before.
She had, like, yeah, I know what you're saying, like before you take the pants off stinky, like, that's the ultimate stinky.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like,
no, she had like the low, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it was like low mid almost, so it was kind of like, no, like it was like to the point where like it was cool enough to finish. You know what I'm saying? Because once you already here, you
BTG production, y'all.
I've been up and down the road looking. I've been trying to whip a whole chicken. I was trying to bring your whole with us. And five niggas in the ghost sprinkling on the whole ticket. You can roll with us, do no shows with us. You niggas hate you know the phone with us. But shoot from 30, you don't know Jim, I should be cold with it. I got you winning by a landslide. You never dealing with a franchise. I look right dead up in that man's eyes and tell him dead it with them plain lies. I tell him dead it with this damn I got this back, we can eat. I got a Big Mac, he can eat. I got this back, he deceased. Sheesh, ever we ever see problems. I got 3 carries at 9. I just let the gifts out of the beach. Have them at ease, I have them at ease. Now these chicks treat me as naked. I'm like Adam at Eve was purpose. I see you fronting like that bag of your sleeve, just stunting high. Jumping them cars, you act like you need to nigga. You need to culture how you mad at the people. You gon' shoot shit on the gram and act like it's lethal. You gon' move bricks on the gram and act like it's legal. Great job, great jobs when they act like they see you. Stupid. My progression's like never before. I hit the spot, heavy decor. You better record. I spin your block. Never before G ever behold. Don't want you try. I done said it before. Baby girl level, but this ass got me fast as Ace Hard. Picking my bezel up. These lads got me fast as they can't. Filling my schedule up. Then once I'm in your city, mall run. Double Dixie sipping all rum. Look, I don't roll none. I can get 2 niggas all done if I just call one. Number Venice, whoever opponent. Nah, bro, you can't incriminate me. I'm in that beehive. Right when chickens lemon that beat. Heavy bustin'. I tell you, you baby cousin, let's stop that bougie shit. I'm too legit. 1 + 1 to 2, you it. If anyone knew who it was, they got the land and grip. The way he keep landing hits, that man's a myth. Now, so you keep working them hips, I could manage it. After we cut, I'll just bandage it. Now pull your panties back up. Back to the spot, them niggas ain't even back up. Soon as it like I hit you in it. Keep it consistent, key to success. Kareem at his best, see the statistics. I'm just red breed to red breed and hair speak with hair bleach. Dare me, please send me the trouble and entertaining you. This is Jack. I'm sitting back and get from the truth. Where Christmas at? I was on the block that had Jordan rules. Where Pistons at? Like, let's get him locked. He's much too good to check. So stand up, niggas, I should respect. And niggas so foul, carry text. Tell referees want and check. It's fine, really, it's fun. I ain't got time for this back and forth. See niggas on TV getting paid. What you acting for is war, so what you lacking for? I got this 4, 5, 6 with the 7, you be 8. By 9, 10-ish, I'm finished. Sight glisten, it's bittersweet. Minus the green, niggas be in the love. I'm in different light, so darker than liquor ice. People, I spit the word, my American history X. That whole can kiss the curve. Now they listen and give respect after I spit the song. See, I get lit and arm. That's just my gifting verse. You, I hate it. That's just they earn. Now let's get shit straight. That's my whole it's just return. Now let's get this straight, nigga.
Back live, 614-781-0754. You are now tuned to the most controversial podcast on earth. Before we left this first segment, I didn't get to get my confession off.
This is my confession.
Whoa, you just made it sound like I had herpes and shit when you said that.
I got the herbs. No, it's
like, she got the flare. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, you got the flare too? You better quit swallowing. With that being said, J3 in the motherfucking building.
That's right.
We got Paris coughing in the motherfucking background.
Man, she need a Heimlich and you playing.
Oh, she be all right. Shit. With that being said, I got a confession to get off my chest, then we're gonna jump into relationship topics. I wanted to bring up the fact that I always bring up the fact that my mother, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, she always told me things to make it sound better when it was really bad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So mamas do.
I know. Well, check this shit out, Paris.
Oh,
I just realized back in the day, I used to ask, like, where Uncle blah, blah, blah. Like, this nigga was supposed to bring me back a Snicker. He was supposed to bring me this back. He was supposed to come back.
Remember the Snickers, yes.
Yeah. And come to find out, she used to always tell me this nigga went to college or like I was like, what college did he go to? And I remember one time she told me he went to Jackson Pike University.
Yeah. No, she didn't.
Yeah. And it bothered me because I'm just now grown and realized that she used to tell me this bullshit. That he went to Jackson Pike University and he'd be out in 3 years. Like, whoa, I thought you had to go to college for 4 to at least be honored as someone in life.
He was smart.
Yeah, clearly, yeah. Afterwards, when he turned Muslim and shit like that.
The dean's list.
The warden, like I made the warden's list at Jackson Pike University and shit. Like, yeah, that shit crazy as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. And then another one I had was I had some good sex the other night, and I lost my drawers.
Can we get a bing on that?
That sounds like no.
I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went, Paris. And I wanted to text Paris and tell her, like, Paris, I lost my drawers. Like, I don't know where they big enough to where they're not gonna disappear like that. I don't know if she swallowed it with the vitamins, but at the end of the day, when I left out that motherfucker, I was free balling. You see what I'm saying? And I have a problem. Like, deep down inside, listen, deep down inside, I don't know where my drawers are. And every time I wash clothes, I miss my blue pair of briefs.
All right,
that's not like a love-hate situation.
I'm just saying, just think about the person who finds the briefs.
You got a Blue's Clues your blue ass drawers, but
like this is different from a condom wrapper. Like this is a whole drawer. Like,
where were you? Okay,
it wasn't my house.
Now, when you was getting this, were you? Yes. Okay. When this was all taking place, did y'all go from like the living room to the bedroom or what? Nigga, did you check the whole?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I started off eating her pussy on the couch, and then we went upstairs.
The couch got it.
Were you drunk?
Guaranteed.
No, I wasn't drunk. I gotta be drunk to eat pussy. See, you light skinned niggas is different. You see what I'm saying? talking about, man.
Leave my light skin brother
I'm
alone.
just saying.
Like,
You just said it. Like I had to be drunk
to lose your draws.
That's not what I was talking
Drunk
about.
to lose your draws.
Wait. You said what?
I said for you to lose your draws when you drunk. That's what
Thank
I said.
you. I couldn't.
Nah, you just said
I could be sober as all hell and it's whatever. You feel what I'm
you
saying?
done lost your drawers before too? We cousins? Oh shit, damn. You ain't never lost your drawers every day?
No. Okay, that's when that's the question, Paris. I know.
I've lost.
No. Hear me out. If I find a pair of Fair Lady's drawers in my anywhere in my apartment, I got a little snicker on my face. But what do girls do? If you find a pair of men's drawers in your house, what do you do? I mean, do you snicker like that's what's up type of thing? Do you save them? Do you laugh? Like, do you go ooh? Do you go ew? Do you go wow? What do you do? You're by yourself.
I
no
grab
kids.
it and I'm like, good memories. I go back to my memories, have a flashback, and then I throw them away.
Okay.
I used to hang my bitches.
You say you throw them away?
With them draws came some good memories.
So you threw them away?
Nah, she kept them.
No, I throw them away.
See, that's what I'm asking. We would keep the motherfuckers.
I used to keep mine.
I don't know.
Look, Paris. I used to keep a bitch's drawers, and then I used to put them on the rear view mirror.
You lying?
This is
no. This is real. But I stopped doing it because one of my homeboys was like, "Nigga, you fuck fat bitches." Yeah, but I like fat bitches though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like skinny girls. I don't like that. I like BBWs. But no, I was running around like I could have got. Listen though, I could have got pulled over for these draws like. Distracting my vision. Yeah, so I just stopped doing it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got judged a lot because I'm thinking I'm pearling and shit. Because you know back in the day you say I'm pearling, like you know what I'm saying. I had the cutlass with the big ass panties and shit, taking up all the motherfucking windshield.
You should have known better.
Doing what?
That you had a whole like car tarp in your car.
Man, fuck that shit. We need to talk about where the fuck is my drawers because I mean, it's only so many times like. How many times should I be allowed to call and be like, have you found them yet? It's not like a chain or a watch. It's my drawers.
Just go back over there, hit it again, drawless, and maybe you'll leave with your drawers.
See, that's why you shouldn't smoke weed. Because
that might work. She might have washed them.
That was the dumbest shit that ever made sense.
She might have washed them. Like, oh, I found your drawers. I just went ahead and washed them.
Thank you. You come over there free balling. Listen, you come over there free balling and you get it in like normal. And you magically gonna find your fucking drawers.
I don't like
either
you.
That or she.
I don't like you. I don't like
either
you.
That or she. You know, she found them already, and she just got them tucked away because she wants you to come back over. So she keep telling you, you know, they ain't there or whatever. This is my conclusion. Whatever.
Okay. Thanks, Paris.
Talk about a confession.
Right. All right. Relationship topics. Get right into it. We ask them every week something different. This first one's going to Flair. Bucket list. If you ever fall in love with a female, is there something like you want to do for this female that you've always dreamt of? Like, I'm going to do this for the girl that I love one day.
Golden shower.
Nah, I already get those. Like something I want to do for her or
do to her, with her, for her, anything that's like you haven't done yet, but you're saving it for somebody that you love.
Suck her toes.
Oh,
you imagine yourself doing it. I mean, you can even imagine.
Can it be a threesome or something?
Anything. I mean, if that's the girl that you love and getting her to do that shit, I mean, that's a feat on itself.
I don't know. I'm nasty, man. It all depends. For real. Come back to me.
Obviously, you're gonna have a nasty girl, so it's not gonna matter.
Okay, so I want her to I want a
toothless girl.
The woman you love. You
okay, I got one. No, I got one. I want to have sex in the back seat while our homegirl driving.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That is weird, but okay.
Why is it weird?
Because I want to be smashing the bitch in the back seat, and her homegirl like, damn, like I want her to be like, I'm gonna fuck her friend until she feel like she want to join in, and she gonna be like, man, I'm about to pull this bitch over and jump in the back with you.
Okay,
like she ain't gonna want to lead the car, but yeah,
to the threesome. Okay,
exactly.
Okay.
Like I think that'd be very feasible for everybody.
You just think she's
in the equation.
You think her friend just gonna pop off like
that?
Oh,
she
like,
will.
Damn.
She will when she start hearing that bitch moaning and groaning.
J3, you married?
Yes, I am.
So is it? That's tough. Then is there anything that you want to do?
Answer hypothetically. Answer hypothetically.
Imagine as if I ain't married.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, is there anything? I was just gonna say, is there anything for your wife you haven't done for her yet that you plan on doing?
Well, yeah. Stop an elevator in Las Vegas and get it in.
Stop the elevator in Las Vegas.
At Las Vegas and get it in.
One of them glass elevators?
Yes, so everybody can see.
I feel
do you take all your clothes off when you fucking
public fucker? Huh?
It's whatever. Socks on, whatever. It is what it
is that disrespectul? Like
The socks.
Wait, let me get a sidebar real quick. Is that disrespectful, Paris, for men to leave their clothes on when they have sex with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, okay. I just no. Okay. Listen.
She can't even get her words.
I prefer everything to be off.
Why?
Because it's a better connection.
Okay, go ahead, Jerry.
But socks,
it's done.
Socks can be on. Socks can be on.
That's still clothing. It's an article of clothing.
Socks can be on because like niggas' feet could be cold, and I don't do cold feet against like.
If your pussy was warm enough, you wouldn't have to have his socks on.
Huh? Whatever, Flair. Okay. Okay, whatever.
Y'all cool, man.
So, Paris, are you saving something for your man in your life?
That
Or
butt.
did you give it all away already?
That butt anal.
No,
You ain't got fucking your ass yet. Hey, you save your anal.
You ain't got to go there. You ain't got to.
Yes, you do. Shit, this narcissistic motherfucking nation. At the end of the day, you saved that asshole for your man, your husband, right? You got glasses on; they can't see who you are.
Is that what you really gonna tell her? She's smarter than that.
I do.
That's one of the things you saved.
Well, listen here, Linda. Now, if
yes, that's it. I think that's.
I would just please the fuck out my husband. Like he would just be.
That's her way of saying it.
Listen, but you didn't even. No, I'm not even thinking about that right now. Okay. But it's something special that I want to do for my hubby poo, would be.
That's why I didn't want to ask the ladies. I don't hear all that hubby poo shit. Go ahead. Just answer.
Where Goldie at? Goldie, come here.
You know what? Just chill. Anyway, what I would want to do for my hub would be. I think something special would be like, I don't know, like give him head in a very like exotic place.
Like what?
Like in the elevator in Vegas?
No.
Like the girl. Wait, let's go around the table real quick. This is what we do on Narcistic Nation. If your first time tuning in, get over here, Goldie, real quick.
Come on.
We're gonna go around the table.
Come on.
She says she wants to give her man head in an exotic place. I'm gonna go first, then we're gonna go around the motherfucking table. I think she wanna get that man head in the grocery store by the fruit.
Why do you as long
J3,
as
you next.
You say by the fruit?
Yeah, by the fruit.
Why by the fruit?
Because she's want to be exotic. She want to feed him grapes
I
and
don't
shit.
even know why you
and
can process that, but okay, moving on. Who else? Give me an
Who's
answer.
next?
Whatever.
Go ahead, Goldie.
Whatever.
She's new.
What are we doing? We still talking about?
Yeah, we're going around the table real quick. I want to know where she want to give head at that's exotic. Goldie. Yeah, she want to suck her man. You gonna swallow this?
I would very much swallow.
All right, we got talking to Mike, Goldie.
Let's see.
I don't like.
You on the podcast? Oh, she took too long. Come back to her.
Do it right at the somewhere where I'm paying my mortgage or my taxes or something.
So you want to fuck in a new house, like for the furniture rise and shit like that?
Would be a real.
So your orgasm gonna beat the cable company there, basically. I heard that, honey child. What you think, Jerry? Day? What do you think it's at?
So it's not gonna be like you know how J3 said in the elevator with the glass windows. Hers would be like with no glass windows, somewhere where nobody can really see her, but like maybe in the mall by like the bathroom where nobody goes to or something. You know what I'm saying? In a public place.
Why do you think that's exotic?
Because you got a chance of getting caught. You know what I'm saying? And yet it might be in a place where you like it. You know what I'm saying? A place where you like to go to. It might be your favorite restaurant or your favorite nightclub or something. You've been watching on TV at night. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit happens in nightclubs.
Well, I was thinking, because this is my thought, more so on the lines of head right there on a balcony on a ship.
On a ship. What? Okay.
No.
Take it.
What? Oh no, you said on a pirate ship.
A pirate ship.
A pirate ship.
You looking for a hook?
Disney World.
On a Disney cruise. There we go. Fuck it, a Disney cruise.
Hey, we should do a movie called Thoughts of the Caribbean, and we can all do it. It could be a porno and shit. Go ahead, Joe.
Only Flair. Bless his heart.
Did everybody answer?
Oh,
Goldie. Are you married? No. Okay, for your future husband, did you save anything behind to give to him that no man has ever had before? Like, is there anything you want to do for that man that you've never done for anybody?
Well, I haven't had a threesome.
See, you weren't being nasty, Flair. See, that was
that's a way of life. How old are you, Goldie? 33. Yeah, you ain't get well. I ain't gonna
so 2 guys or 2 girls?
I ain't gonna go there.
Don't go there.
Two guys.
Wait.
All right.
Come on, man.
I was about to get her. I was about to get her. Go ahead.
Nothing. Just answer the question. Then we'll tell you.
Two guys would suit me because I like guys, so I would want.
So you don't want a threesome?
You want a train ran on you? That's what you want?
We set you up.
This is hypothetical.
Yeah, you're right.
We know.
We know.
But at the end of the day, like what?
I mean, if I'm the woman,
it has to be two ladies.
This is my thing. Then I would pick two guys.
Two guys that touch each other too?
They shouldn't do that. No.
Then that's not okay. All right. I'm just getting the parameters down.
I don't even want them standing next to each other. Like,
that's what I said. Okay. All right. Flared.
So you like it in the rooter and the tutor. You want one in the mouth and one in the south.
They said rude in the tutor. You ain't.
I did not say him. Oh my god.
Give me another one, man.
Oh, okay. Ladies, how involved should a man be involved with his parents? You know what I'm saying? Should he see his mom every maybe out of seven days a week? Should he see him 4 days? See her for 4 days out of the week? It may only be for an hour or so. They ain't going over there hanging out all the time, but he sees her all of the time, and she's always calling and shit. Just give me what's appropriate. How much is too much?
I don't think him seeing his mom spend an hour with her during a day or 4 days out of the week is too much.
Well, what's too much?
I think it becomes too much when it's like disrupting. Like
you have to plan around.
Yeah, you have to plan around. Thank you.
Selfish.
No, seriously.
Okay.
I mean, if
it's only that time, it can never just be inappropriate times all the time when you're talking to each other. It's not a matter of planning. It's just like y'all trying to cuddle, but she wants to talk about some other shit.
Her day, like you do.
Listen, I don't give a fuck how much if his mom calls every day. Okay, it would be a little annoying if like we're in the middle of something. But if she's calling at certain times of the day, or she wants to talk at least once a day, like that's fine. I'll give him that much. But like, I mean, if he's gonna be on the phone with her for fucking hours, like you might as well go over there and see her. You feel me? But like,
selfish.
I don't know. I really don't mind. I don't mind a man being involved in continuing the relationship with his mother. If we're together, I feel like it should be, I should be involved with your mother too, because I'm someone.
Why do you always got to be included in shit? Why do women always feel like they got to be included in something that's a man?
If he's gonna be, talking to his mom all the time.
But at the end of the day, if he have a bond with his mom, I mean, it's his fucking mom. Ain't no such thing as a bond.
It's his mom.
But at the end of the day, why do women feel like they always got to be involved in it?
Let's put it this way.
Y'all always want to be in the equation.
I have a son, okay?
Yeah.
So
if your son
Eli grows up and he
No. If your son wants to talk to his dad one-on-one, are you going to put your shoes on and go outside and talk too? You going to go outside and listen to see what he got to say to your son? You're selfish. Go ahead, Jay.
No. Let me throw this box at you real quick.
Goldie, how much is too much?
I think that it's healthy for a man to be involved with his mother, as long as it's not interfering with the relationship. I don't care.
What if mom wants to hang out with you and she's kind of corny? You don't really like it. Is it? And it's all the time.
You have to do. Like when you're with someone, you have to be accepted of the people in their life, and I couldn't just be disrespectful and be like, I don't want to hang with you, corny.
So how do you tell your man that his mom is corny and you don't want to hang out with her and she's bugging the shit out of you?
Tell him you would do something. No, you don't have to be like that.
Not in the meanest way.
Just say you don't like your mom.
This week I got a few things that I need to do.
You don't like the mom. Just say it.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, look, this is the difference though. If you don't like the mom, meaning you don't like her character, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean you would like harm or hurt her or come between them.
Right.
If you don't like a certain person, that doesn't mean you hate them. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
But I couldn't just be mean like that. Now
I could. If I don't like a bitch's dad, I'm gonna tell her like, man, I'll beat your dad's ass. I'll be giving her scenarios and shit. Like, what if your dad ran out here and I slapped you and your dad ran out here? I'll beat that nigga.
I was gonna ask J3 next, but Flair already started. So Flair, your girl, what is too much from your girl's parents? What's too much?
Oh, this is unscripted too, y'all. Why y'all thought that just flowed? We've been doing it so long, like shit. It flowed. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead, J3. You got the polo.
Your girl.
You see what I'm saying? He poloed out and shit. He ready.
Okay, well, he's the married one. I was gonna save him for last, but since Flair, I don't know what if he wants to answer or not. I don't
go ahead.
No, forget it.
J3,
you're the married one. Do the parents ever get in the way?
Not at all.
I mean, are they a little bit over the top at all sometimes, or are you just used to it? I mean, are you just got cool parents?
Just cool parents.
Could you deal with her if her parents was a little bit overbearing?
I can deal with it. It's fine because I know she coming home with me, so it don't matter.
Okay.
As long as I know that, then it's cool.
I think coming from a guy, this isn't a real nice question because it's always the female's got issues with the parents for the most part. And if the man usually, if the man usually has a problem, it's because his dad's trying to act all tough and shit, but he don't gotta act tough. You know what I'm saying?
I just had a scenario like that just happen, Jay, every day.
Like you got punked by somebody's daddy?
Nah. She I hope she ain't listening. But her one of her kids' dad came over to talk to the son, and he tried to like sound stern and shit around me. Like I'm sitting on the porch, like I did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? But we are established as far as like friendship and whatever we do. And he tried to like I done seen this motherfucker. He never like act like this, you know what I'm saying? But I never met him to where like this is him, this is, you know what I mean? And he like tried to like sound hard and shit. I don't know if he like still like her or what, but he was like, yeah, come outside, meet me down the street, put your shoes on. like real shit, like not trying to sound like Kevin Hart. He really said it like that. And I'm like, I'm on the phone though, like I'm talking some business shit. I think I might have been talking to you, J3. But yeah, but
he was talking to her.
He was talking to the son.
Right? Yeah.
But that's why I asked you, do you go outside with your son to make sure, because she did that. You see what I'm saying? See, all this shit correlate. Like my life is fucked up right now. But my point is, like, look, wait.
Not necessary.
Exactly. But I don't know if she did not trust him or did she want to hear what. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know, was she being selfish by not letting him have a bond with his son? You see what I'm saying? But he tried to sound all hard and shit. And I'm like, bro, like if I wanted to beat your ass, I'll choke you out. Like I ain't got to throw punches to win a fight. Like I'll just choke you out. You're like, you're a little bitch ass nigga. Like that's how I look at people. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
My goodness.
I didn't understand why he tried to act like hard. Like
it's a testosterone thing, man.
That's my
but why though? But at the end of the day, you don't know if I'm like one of them niggas to just shoot your ass because you came over here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I could have shot you because you came over here.
A man pride.
So
it don't matter what a man pride.
But I'm not trying to. But at the end of the day, like, why don't you already know like what me and her is? Right. I'm not gonna let nobody harm any kid in that motherfucking house. But at the end of the day, don't come over here like if me and her was to get into it, you can come and regulate. You see what I'm saying?
So ladies, you got kids and baby's fathers. Say you got a good dude and you talking to this dude and the baby father try to come over and act tough. What do? Do you check him? Do you just let him go? Do you just say, oh, he just messing with you? Or you know what I'm saying? What do you do? What happens? Whose side do you take? Do you take the baby daddy?
Serious. Right. And I don't have these problems, but if I did, first you don't.
Y'all got talking to the mic.
This is my household. Like everything's under control here. The only way I could see myself letting him do something like that is if I called him over. But you should never have to come over and just regulate like that. Like I got everything under control over here, obviously.
But hypothetically, what if he does? Do you check him?
What if he does? Yes, he's to be checked because you're coming into my house. That's a form of disrespect.
She right.
I don't like that answer because a lot of times women be scared of niggas that ain't even scary. Like y'all, and I ain't saying y'all per se, but at the end of the motherfucking day, women out there that's listening, you can call me 614-781-0754 if you got them issues. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all try to build that last nigga up like he's so scary or he's so abusive because he beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that don't make him hard because he beat on bitches. You see what I'm saying?
That don't make him hard at all.
But they paint this character like oh, I ain't want to put you in that because he's crazy.
Right.
Quit using. Y'all don't know certain terms. Y'all don't know the terminology of certain things in the street. Like y'all say a nigga's crazy, and it could be because he don't help you with the kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, a crazy motherfucker is he'll kill you and beat the case. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. Like y'all motherfuckers got crazy and deranged. Y'all terminology is fucked up.
Martin Lawrence.
Period.
Yeah, people use a lot of words loosely and just incorrectly, but I mean,
that's women. Y'all do it all the time.
I guess that is that woman's perspective but I mean, some shit has some truth to it. So,
like what? Like if
anything, the bitch.
Okay,
you know,
so like if I say like if I'm sitting over your house, Paris, and me and you just friends, we just do the show, and then you be like, oh, this nigga out here, he be acting crazy and this and that. Like, you ain't gotta notify me about no nigga being crazy. As long as that motherfucker breathe and he bleed, I don't care. Y'all care. Y'all act like these niggas don't bleed. Like he's Terminator T-1000 from the 2017. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like they paint a picture like this nigga is such a scary ass monster, and I'd be like, y'all fucking stupid.
That is not me, but I understand it is a lot of.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say women's stupid when it comes to X-Men.
It just depends on the woman in general. One woman's crazy, it may not be the same as another woman crazy though. That's it.
Hey, they act like they.
That's what it is.
Women act like they X-Men is Wolverine. Give me a bell. That was like a little punchline there, right there. I'm fucking with y'all, but then at the end of the day, everybody that's watching on camera, bitches, y'all stupid.
Bitches are just
you got another one, Jerry?
I want to hear what you got to say. I think
about what?
She's about to agree with you. She's about to say bitches are stupid.
They are.
She said misguided instead, though.
Nah, fuck that bullshit. That's what I'm saying. They use the wrong terms. You don't say misguided. Y'all misguided for making.
You know what? We about to hit.
You can't put a pamper on bullshit. At the end of the day, the nigga stupid. Say that. Like, okay, he's stupid, and I'm like, okay, that's better than saying, oh, he crazy. Like, get that bullshit out of here. That motherfucker can die.
To each his own. Everybody has
not crazy.
Everybody has their own perspectives. Okay, and
women do.
It could not just women. It's not a gender thing. People, both genders have different. Everybody has their own perspectives on things. So, if I tell you my white girlfriend, if I tell you my white girlfriend is crazy, what you gonna think? I'll beat that white bitch up.
She gonna cut your drawers.
No, she gonna right.
She gonna hide them. She gonna hide the new drawers.
Right. You see what I'm saying? I can't paint a picture like that. Like, men don't look at shit like that, but it is some bitch ass niggas that do feel like that. Like, oh, he crazy. I'm just gonna get up through real quick. You know, say call me when you get your shit right or when he gone. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bitch ass niggas that just wanna, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to catch that fade.
I just feel like when a man does that, it's because he know you about what you talk about, and they just try to let you know that if something happens, that they'll step to you, even them thinking that they can't do nothing to you. Right. They'll just do that anyway, just to get in your head, even knowing that you could probably stomp their ass out. Right. They'll do it anyway, just so they can say, you know, hey, I got you.
Like if you said the motherfucker, like, oh, he run with 10 or 15 motherfuckers, and I ain't got a strap, and that's different. Bitch, take me to the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like different scenarios. Like, but women don't tell you that. Right. Like, they won't tell you like this nigga still got a key. I was with him 7 years. He still got a key. Like, y'all set a nigga all the way up.
Yeah, I'm out on that. That's quick. That's out.
Paris, you don't know if a man still got a key to your house. If you was in a relationship with that man 3 years and he borrowed your car, you ain't changed your locks, you just broke it, when he still got a key to your shit.
Ain't no motherfucking nigga got no keys to
you,
nothing.
But think about the dumb bitches. But think about the dumb bitches that don't care.
Those bitches they just not thinking. Like either that or they're not going about it in a way that they need to. You feel me? If you break up with a nigga that you think is crazy and you have yet to, you know, change your locks or collect the key from him, then that's your fucking fault. Like that's the slippery slope that you caused.
All right, I got another one. With that being said, since we talking about protection and shit like that, I want to know, when you're in a relationship, this is a relationship topic for everybody, calling 614-781-0754. I want to know, when you're in a relationship, who determines or who decides what side of the bed you sleep on?
Well,
that's deep.
Why it is, yeah.
That is deep.
Damn.
That's it. I stumped y'all.
No, okay. So for me,
what the fuck?
So for me,
$8 no way to stop. Like, what the fuck?
So for me, this is how I do it. I'll be like, listen, like, I like this side of the bed. Usually the man don't care. Well, he shouldn't care. But if he does care, then
what side is it usually? Is it by basically let me clear this up.
It's by my alarm clock because my eyes need to be right next to
my alarm clock. Should he be by the door or by the wall?
Okay. In that perspective, I think the man should be by the door.
Okay. What about you, Goldie? Door or wall? Real fast. She took too long. J3, do you feel like a man should have to sleep by the door?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
J3. I mean, J every day. It's too many J's around this motherfucker.
I say I mean, door. Unless she wants to sleep, I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
Unless
so
you want to go downstairs and see what's going on.
I understand that.
If
but
she got a bladder problem,
I don't understand
then
why women feel like the man should sleep by the door. At the end of the day, like if somebody kicking that motherfucking door,
that's why I didn't say anything. My dad,
exactly.
My
Like
dad didn't sleep by the door.
She gonna
but
go
I have
with
a
me.
preference
You
to
know what I'm
sleep.
saying?
wait, go ahead, talking to Mike.
My dad, he didn't sleep by the door
Why not?
because he said if somebody comes in, he got to be able to get
Exactly. He can't. The robber, the intruder will always. Y'all ought to rob somebody, I think. But anyway, no. Okay. Well, the intruder already has the jump on you.
Right.
If I kick in your motherfucking door, Paris, and you lay there with your man, I'm already gonna either be stabbing him, shooting him, and you. Why the fuck do y'all feel like? See, you're selfish. That's why I told y'all women are selfish. There's too many selfish women out here. Y'all feel like we should sleep by the door. I kick in the door, come in there to kill you and kill your boyfriend. Like I already got to jump on y'all. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm by the wall or some shit, I can reach around and get that thing. You see what I'm saying?
And you already in position to pull it up.
Yeah, right. But she gonna fucking do something stupid like scream like, oh my God. And then it's gonna make the robber be like,
and then she gonna be the
I'm already up the heat. You see what I'm saying? Like,
so she gotta be the one. She's
not necessarily gonna get shot, but at the end of the day, it's a distraction.
Right.
The element of surprise, the motherfucker. So if she just I'm not gonna scream. You see what I'm saying? But if I see that it's a man right there and I can beat him up or shoot him real fast, we can have our way with whatever Paris is talking about.
But you know what? If it's on some Bonnie and Clyde shit, you feel me? Like
no
everybody,
y'all need to get off that. That's another thing. Y'all need to get off that Bonnie and Clyde shit. Bonnie and Clyde. Clyde
angry today.
No, Clyde tried to get Bonnie. Clyde let Bonnie get killed. Y'all better study your motherfucking history about that shit. Yeah. Clyde let her get killed before he got killed. He sacrificed that bitch. Illuminati was back in the 50s, bro.
Well, damn.
You got another one, Jerry? We're gonna jump into another track after that.
Yeah, it's not very deep, but
we'll see what we can do with it.
Ladies, nice places to meet a guy. Where would you expect to meet a guy? Grocery store, in a bar? What's a good place to meet people?
Definitely
like
not a bar.
Why not?
Like the environment alone, like, you know, people come there to pretty much just be hoes or just to have a good time, get drinks sometimes, obviously. I don't know. I just feel like people's intentions, when people go to like these night, you know, these night bars and in the club scene, the intentions are I feel like the intentions shouldn't even be like just look for somebody that like would be a potential future long-term partner, you know.
So you ever had a future long-term partner that you met in the bar?
No. Well, you know what? No. I had an ex who worked as a bartender, and yeah, that was a lesson learned. But no, I just don't think that the club scene is the appropriate place to meet.
So it's a good place. Apple Store.
I think I think a good place to meet someone it would be like school.
What school? Like school, like college school,
nail school,
or like the kids' school.
Would you date a man that go to nail school?
That's a very good question.
That's a good question.
That's a cosmetology.
Me personally, no. I would keep him as a friend though. Like,
but what if he does nails for the stars and he's paid? This nigga's just paid, but he does nails.
He a regular nigga though.
He's not
he just
gay.
does nails.
He ain't gay.
He's like women.
But he can slay some nails. Is that how you say it? Slay.
Slay.
Me personally, no. Me personally, no. I would just keep him as a friend. Me personally, no.
How about a male ballerina dancer? They aren't ballerina dancers, but I get that.
What about
whatever
they do?
They wear tights and dancing on their tippy toes.
So the tights and shit,
Yeah.
like.
Could you date him?
No.
Yeah,
I just don't think. You know what? I mean.
You want a manly man.
I want a manly man. You feel me? Like, because I mean, that's shit that, you know, not saying I'm expected to do, but like, you know, not saying that men, because you got some male nurses out here that's highly respected. You feel me? But that, I don't know when, you know, nursing has just always been like, you know, a female role. Okay. But in the long run, you know, it is like, I don't know. I'm not trying to go on a tangent, but I just want a manly man. I just want a man who's pursuing things that.
You want to be a trucker?
So have you ever had him you thought was a
No.
manly man, but he ended up being a ballerina?
Yeah.
A pirate fairy. No,
Never?
I don't do that shit.
Not to say he's gay. I'm just saying he ended up being a pussy.
No, okay. Someone that I was involved with, he was just a mama's boy, and he had very
my
he had
God,
he
that
had
don't
some
make him
feminine.
soft, Paris.
No, he was soft as fuck, but like I just feel like I had more of a backbone than his ass. No, he didn't do ballet or
Did
no
he act
kinda
like his mom or something?
No, I don't think he acted like his mom. He just was like he
Ask
had
me the
a lot of female like tendencies.
Was he
He
light-skinned
was
or
clingy as
dark-skinned?
fuck.
Was he from a single parent household?
Yes, he was.
Was he light skinned or dark
That's
skinned?
usually how
That's
it
why.
He was
That's how it
brown
is.
skin.
That's exactly
Wait.
Brown
At the
skin.
end of the day, a lot of people be thinking because the person.
That's what I said. like,
Wait. When it's a person that came from a single parent household, they tend to act like their mom because that's who their idol was. That's who brought them up.
They don't even realize
Yeah,
they're doing
they don't even know they doing it. They think they cool because their mom was cool.
Not gay or anything.
No, he wasn't. No, he just was. I just felt like I was just the more dominant one, and I'm like,
So
I don't
what
want to
did
be
he need to
dominant.
do?
in
Like
bed.
choke you?
What was he not doing? That
He
You took
went-
out the trash, didn't you?
Listen.
You fixed the garbage
Listen.
disposal.
He did not like. He wasn't the kind of guy that
You
like
made more
cared
money
to
than
cut
him?
the grass or anything like that.
You did it. Who did it? Who did it?
He would pay somebody to do it,
Oh,
which
there's
was
nothing wrong with that.
fine, which
There's
was
nothing wrong
fine. But he's just
Why
one of
you
them
bring it
guys.
up?
He just don't like to get dirty. Okay, and I was like, you just why? Like, we ain't nothing wrong with getting a little dirty.
You like
Like,
a Mr. Handyman. That's what you
yeah.
like.
Not well. Handymen are good. Handymen are good. You feel me?
saving money.
Like,
hands-on manly man.
it's some kind of stability, but at the same time, I'll take somebody who's like a fucking like IT guy, and somebody that just really that uses their brain, that utilizes either like any kind of skill, okay, like works with his hands or works with his mind and making some moves with that shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, cosmetic shit, like doing nails and
What was
doing
the
hair,
question?
like
All right, yeah.
that's a
I
benefit to me. But I'm good on that.
No, that wasn't the question. The question was, Flair, where do you meet people at? Where can I go to meet some bitches? I'm sorry to meet some ladies.
Shit, if I
Can
want to
meet them at the bar.
Yeah, you can meet some ladies at the bar. It all depends what time.
Like
I mean,
happy hour
you
time?
you can tell a good woman by the way they act when they on liquor. Like, it's
That
not
is
hard.
true.
Like, if a bitch come through and she just twerking to a song while she walking in, like, you just want to fuck her. You don't want to be in a relationship with the bitch. But to answer your question, a place to meet a good woman, shit, I ain't gonna even beat you. I'm gonna say the corner store.
The corner store? Where at? Like in the hood?
In the hood.
What time of day?
Shit, like goddamn 6:30
PM?
She just got off work.
Okay,
She's
all
stopping
right.
to get
If
something.
you
real
told me in the
quick.
middle of the day, nigga, I would never ask you.
Because you can tell by the way she look and what she smell like if I want to fuck with her.
In the corner store. Remember, can we say like Speedway or something? I mean, the
Speedway
gas
is
station.
good too.
Gas station.
I mean, the corner store.
But
I'm thinking
usually women that get gas before they go to work. So that's kind of like she on her way to work. So that could be a good woman too, though. But I'm around a lot of corner stores.
Okay, if I'm at a gas station, I mean a nice
can't
lady, how do I
listen.
approach her? Do I just say, "Can I pump your gas for you?" Can I do that?
You could.
You got a man to pump your gas? No. Whatever. I don't know.
Nah, I just walk over there and be like, man, let me get this for you.
You shouldn't be doing this.
see
You
what
know
I'm
you gotta
saying?
go to work. I see you
I'm
looking
real
all-
abrasive
I see you
with this
looking all
swagger.
fresh.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I just be like, man, you shouldn't be doing this, man. You know what I mean? I just get the pump, let the bitch go sit down and shit. Because I don't want no hoes getting shocked because they got that linen on their seat.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with y'all. Nah, but like I said, the corner store or another place is
church.
Nah, church.
Hell
No,
Church-
church is
Nah, it's
definitely
not
not the
underrated.
place.
Overrated.
Because they just. I don't like people at church because they judge people too damn much.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
People think-
super
They're
judgy.
good.
man.
I'll say,
Super.
A lot of people go to church to fix themselves. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
Fix
go
their
Yeah.
sins from
So then
yesterday.
you're gonna end up being on somebody else's issue that got nothing to do with you, and it's just what it is.
Right. You're
Unless
adding
you choose
on.
to do it, it's your choice.
If you want a project,
614-781-0754. When we come back, we're going to have social studies. With that being said, this is another J3 production. This Raining Bread. We'll be right back.
My cousins start shaking the body like roll up in the whip and the paint force. Cousin niggas on the rain, man. That's why I should live in the rainforest. And shit can get rained on. Working niggas got your umbrella. Pull up in the umbrella. Pull up in that telephone. The brother Balenciaga's on my feet. Stepping down on clay. Go on the rain, man. People ask me what I mean. You ain't taking your podcast. Cause I make a rain on me. I'm bringing that podcast. I ain't leaving the stain on me. Cause I'm in the rain, man. Drinking these niggas. It's on the rain, man. On the block of the Texas with
Rain and brain, I'm ducking fast. Fuck the opposition. My little bitch, I pop that pussy for a proposition. $100,000 away. I can say I'm tripping. Yeah, money linked up. Now your money's missing. I'm too loud for the streets, bitch. You know I'm pimping. I'm a heavy baby. Rain on that money mission. Party hands on my face when the diamonds in it. Girl by nature, Rosetta won't say ya. When you're raining bread in these streets, these niggas gon' hate ya. I pulled up in that coupe, trippin', right with no favor. Paying every swear that corn, cause I brought out my paper. Paying clockwork, they just get that block work. Run up on these niggas, real nigga, but don't stop
my nigga. Put in the game and score, my nigga. Stay so flame, don't touch my nigga. Sell the things in the porch, my nigga. Let's get this money, you niggas is money. You better get your act right. Spit on the wheel, pop for the blood. Y'all on the track, right? Make a rain on them. I make a rain on them. Whip it up, serve that game on them. I'm off the real. Lil Bron James on them. Fresh right forces, though. With no stains on them, love.
Are you a street pimp? Your bitch is running wild? You're losing profits? Then you need to check that bitch GPS. Your easy to install GPS chip fits right in your hoe's phone, and that bitch won't even know. She won't answer her phone? That's alright. You can track that bitch down and protect your profits. You always know about your hoe. Call 1-800-FAT-HOES. That's 1-800-FAT-HOES. Get your bitches in check today.
I'm a dog like a lot of you niggas. I'm about my chips unlike a lot of you niggas. I'm low key, yo boy, so damn obvious, nigga. I'm high up between successes like a posture, nigga. Cut the T off, can't stop me, my nigga. Let them hate till it manifest hatred, my nigga. 10 decisions, too numb to feel sick of the stitches. Smart enough not to fuck with the snitches. Money getting longer, here come the bitches. I tell them back up. Young sack chasers, hungry money wasters. Keep away from them two faces. Don't fuck with no stranger. Catching product exchange, nigga. Hard work separates a lazy nigga. Sleepless nights, shake it off, my nigga. Free from struggle to go, remember. I'm a desperado, hustler straight out of Ohio. I'm a desperado, hustler straight out of Ohio. O-H-I-O, 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 hustling on piles, a lot of you niggas can't spend your profit for you profit, dumb nigga. Understand, it was never coming easy, so I lost it, young nigga. Money ain't shit, fill your ass out without it, my nigga. Most moves I can figure, most moves I can figure. Kimbo do the impossible, make it look easy, my nigga. Like I'm playing chess, 3 moves ahead of y'all niggas. I'm Kimbo Kong, I can smack up all of you niggas, right? I'm a desperado, hustler straight out of Ohio. I'm a desperado, hustler straight out of Ohio. O-H-I-O, 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 O-H-I-O. I don't worry about titles, what your hustle like. You do it for the fame, I make sure that my family's right. You talk about real blood, is you real loyal? I've been hot and toast the oil, kept my mouth closed and held the oil. Higher up on knobs, book one with the street swaps. Make my moves away from home like college. Exhale the breath, breathe like clouds, change and polish. Mineral polish, I do it flawlessly. I do it flawlessly. I'm a desperado, hustler straight out of Ohio. I'm a desperado, hustler straight out of Ohio. O-H-I-O, 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 O-H-I-O,
Are you single, lonely, can't remember your last name? Then we can help. Try Jailhouse Rocks, inmate dating. At Jailhouse Rocks, we thoroughly screen your matches for you, based on 3 levels of deep, meaningful dimensions of compatibility, like, does she have a pulse? Can she suck a golf ball through a garden hose? Does she have STDs?
We had so much in common. It was magical. It was natural.
Experience Jailhouse Rocks with the influence for yourself. At Jailhouse Rocks, we've hooked up more inmates from the Los Angeles Police Department. Review your matches today for free at jailhouserocks.com, where love is a conjugal visit away.
614-781-0754. Hope your motherfuckers is enjoying this goddamn show tonight. J3 in the motherfucking building, in the background handling business. We got Jay every day in the motherfucking building.
Yo.
Before we jump into this next segment, I want to say, go out and support all the artists we've had on this show. Next week is our year anniversary at WTMH. If you can make it to the show, you're invited. Come on down. You can be on the mic. I don't give a fuck who comes. As long as you've been on this motherfucking show before on WTMH, bring your motherfucking ass down here. Shit. And we're going to get you all the way together. Remember, call me at 614-655-1835 if you're going to come, and I'll make sure that we get you in, get your song played. I'm going to try to mix everybody's songs in, you know what I'm saying, that it came and show love on this motherfucking show. Also, go to SoundCloud.com, Narcistic Nation. Check out the new Narcistic Nation mixtape. We got Paris in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're going to jump right into social studies. With that being said, I got one. Jerry Day. Mm-hmm. I can't pronounce her name, but it's one of my Facebook friends. She want to know, do fellas ride in a car with your homeboy shirtless?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, Paris? Do you feel like that's okay to do?
I mean,
to ride in the car shirtless. You see your man pull up. It's 3 or 4 niggas. They ride deep. They thugs. They cheese. You know what I'm saying? And they all ain't got shirts on. And he come out to borrow 20 from you. Like, how does that make you feel?
Like they about to go strip or something. So no, I mean, I'll be like, really? Like, wait.
That's the first thing you'll say? Like, you jump out the car?
Like I don't know, like they intentionally trying to flock the hoes. I mean, I can understand that from the bros, but I'm like, if you my nigga, and like, put your shirt back on. What you got your shirt off out?
J3, is it okay for a man to ride shirtless in your car?
If it ain't family. If it ain't family, it ain't cool with me. But if it's family, I care less.
Right.
Especially if I don't. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Go ahead, Jay.
Weird, but
it's different.
It's not caring.
Are we still talking about it?
Yeah.
Oh, I say that because I grew up playing sports, so playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, a nigga's gonna not have a shirt on in the car when we going home.
In that perspective, yeah, I can understand that.
I ain't talking about being no G's, no thugs, shooting shit up. Nah, only thing we're shooting is jumpers and free throw shots, nigga.
It's not entirely weird, but it's like, oh, really? Oh, okay, whatever.
There's got to be a reason why you don't have a shirt on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
what if it's just hot?
And no, everybody's not gonna have their shirt off. No, nowadays I'm too old for. If you hot, you better have like a wife beater on and have your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? But have a beater on, but you're not gonna be shirtless.
If you got a nasty body, like that's definitely one
thing.
But if you got a nice body, you can show it off in the car, whatever, shirtless. You got a shirt off, whatever. Like y'all obviously trying to pull up on some hoes, but you really don't need to be shirtless to to do all that. But
it helps.
I guess it helps. It's some eye candy if there is eye candy.
Okay, well, I got another one. Paris.
Flair.
This meme says, "Would you let another woman play with it?" And this for everybody that think I'm perping. That's what it says. You can see it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
If you just now tuning in, this is Social Studies, where we take memes off of social media and we make topics about them. The topic for Paris is, the question for Paris, I should say, is, would you let another woman play with it?
I think I'm good on that. I think
you're good?
I think I'm good on that. I don't need another woman to play with me. I mean, but you know what? It's a lot of people who has certain preferences and fetishes and shit, like, but I'm good.
What if you was drunk and you just woke up and your best friend playing with your pussy?
I'm gonna be like, get the fuck up off of me.
Would you kick her? Would you punch her? Would you stop talking to her? Like, what if you was wet as fuck? Like, she did something to you while you was asleep. Like, would y'all still be friends if she got you wet? Like, bitch, now I gotta go with some dick. Like, but she got you wet first, so it's kind of like an obligation for you to like let her keep going or stop. Like, what is it?
It's gonna have to be her. I need her to stop. And then on top of that, you're gonna do that shit while I'm drunk. Like, bitch, what was your intentions from the first place? Like, be honest with me from jump, but don't sit here and just get on with me while I'm like pass the fuck out and wake up to like all this extra shit. Like, nah, bro. Like, when I entered this friendship, that was not like something
you didn't sign up to be a lesbian.
I'm sorry?
You didn't sign up to be a lesbian?
I never signed up to be a lesbian.
I heard that.
No.
We're gonna move on. Dreamer Taylor, Facebook friend on my personal Facebook page. She said she just gave a homeless man $5. He said, I know you got more. So was she wrong for taking the $5 back?
One more time.
She gave a homeless man $5. In reply, he said, I know you got more. So she took her $5 back. Was she wrong?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Why not?
This motherfucker has some intentions going on. Very ungrateful. Very ungrateful. You take what the fuck you get. You feel me? Just because somebody comes across you in your fucking radius and they nice looking or whatever, like people assume too much shit. Like, nigga,
it could have been 50 cents. It could have been 50 cents I gave you, and then give me the option if I want to give you more.
Right. Give me the option.
Yeah,
like,
that ain't cool.
Don't sit here and just try to finesse it out of me just because you think I got more. Like, I may or may not, but I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. Like, I am not a fucking
too many scams. So you think she should have took it back?
I mean, she had the right to.
She definitely had the right to.
I don't know what I would do. I mean, that was a good move though. What she did, I thought.
I'd have been wrong if I'd be like, well, we both know who don't got it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd been wrong if I'd have said that.
No, the thing is, I don't know if he got it because he might have it. You know, he might go and hop in a better whip that I've ever had.
Yeah, because that shit's happened before.
Yeah, there's actually somebody in my hood that is rich and just lays in front of Walmart, little benches inside of Walmart, and be acting like he broke, and comes from a family of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Like, it was one time where, like, I had a old fur coat that I had that, I just wanted to donate to him. I gave it to him. He said he didn't want it.
That shit was old.
Shit. I think it needs to be reported. You know what?
That shit was that was so 2016 of you to give him that.
It's the thought that counts, man.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do that. You know what I mean?
I've had two situations. One where I was just like, yeah, this nigga is just trying to finesse. And then one where I knew someone truly needed, whatever I was offering. And the one situation where I'm like, this nigga asked me for some money, or no, he's like, can I have some money? I'm hungry. His main reason to asking me for my money was for him to get something to eat. So what did I do? I go inside the store. I didn't have cash on me, so I went and got him a sandwich and some other things. Okay,
want that shit.
Thinking that this would get him to where he needs to be. You feel me? And he was like, "Oh, you don't got no cash on you?" Yeah. I'm like,
because he don't want it.
No, sweetie. I'm sorry. Do you have allergies or some shit? Like, nah, nigga, you eat this shit, nigga.
He allergic to real shit.
I got one more.
Something.
Right.
This is actually was gonna be a topic, but we'll do it now. Does age or experience make you an adult?
Depends.
Age.
Jay, over there, you go first.
Legally.
I say experience, not age.
I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
Do I just explain? Because I mean, basically, you can have a grown ass man who's still doing this childish ass shit, ain't taking care of their kids, still doing what they doing, wasting their money in the strip joint or on liquor or on something else they don't need to spend it on. Right. But you can have a kid who's 17 years old and is taking care of everybody. Really,
that makes them grown.
That makes them grown. They'll be grown. You'll be grown.
They make them grown or responsible though.
Mature, because they have developed personally through that, personal development.
I'm saying, for instance, they may have to take care of younger brothers or sisters. It might not just be him taking care of himself and his parents. There might be somebody else and other things like the decision to go to college, even though he's taking care of what he's got to take care of. There's a lot of things that go into being an adult. That's that'll be his first adult decision of his entire life. You know
legally, it's a whole 18 over, 21 over that makes somebody technically an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Legally, yes, on paper.
That's all it is. But like he said, it doesn't matter how old somebody is. You can be down there in your 40s and still trying to be making it rain at the club, but you got somebody 16 years old still in high school that has to contemplate dropping out because both his parents on drugs, and he's the only person that's providing for his younger brothers or older brothers, sisters, whatever. Right. So it just, I believe.
But you can be, you can go into being an adult and being back a kid again. You know what I'm saying? There's, I mean, everybody fucks up and shit happens, and next thing you know, shit, you got 4 baby mamas and no job.
Fuck that. I got
still hanging with your niggas complaining and shit.
I got another one, and I just put this on Facebook. What's the best ramen noodles to eat? Out the pack or out the cup?
Out the pack.
Out the pack.
Out the pack.
Pack all day.
No, hell no.
All day.
My sister think it's the cup.
I
try to tell her about these fake ass vegetables, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like the vegetables that can't come with the powder on it. Like but that's not gangster. That's not hip hop, son. like the dried up peas is not hip hop. And she bashes this shit with spring water, and I'm like, nah, homie. Like you work out, like you can't. Nah, man.
And it comes in styrofoam. Styrofoam is the worst thing to heat your food up in. Like that shit causes cancer.
Oodles and noodles for real ain't good for you at all because you'd be surprised what they make it wet to keep it preserved.
I heard it's like wax or some shit.
There's a whole bunch of shit.
There's a whole bunch of shit in everything. You feel me? We ain't winning until we grown our own shit. That's just real.
I heard that.
You need to get Ravel on that one.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Don't get me preaching.
So let's say like something like that was to happen. Let's piggyback off that. Do you feel like you would be able to live off the land, like with no electric, killing something to eat, things like that? Like let's say Korea just dropped a nuke bomb, and you had to survive.
And I'm in the area I'm at now, right?
Well, after the fact, the radiation is gone. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Mutated or anything.
Do you feel like you can live off the land as a black woman?
Yeah, I do. I fucking do. I feel like
no.
What I
want to know is before you get into all that, I want to know what is your priors to make you feel like you are a person that could live off the land. Like, have you ever had a utility bill off? Have you ever like went 3 days without eating? Have you ever sacrificed for your family to, you know what I'm saying, to make a way? Do you feel like you would be able to live off the land?
Absolutely. I mean,
when you got no choice.
When you feel me? Like I heard this story not too long ago. It was an old fucking story. Pretty much, Captain was telling his people, his soldiers, he was like, "You want to take the land? You got to burn the ships." You feel me? Like let's not give it an option. Let the only option be to take this land. So I feel like if it comes down to it, and it's just like blood, grind, and shine, like you're really doing it for your peoples, and because you do it for yourself, that's one thing. But if you got somebody, that you're held accountable for, especially somebody that's dear and close to your heart, you could definitely gonna do whatever the fuck you have to, and that's period. Right. Like no matter what, like you come up with the best shit when you are in a situation. I'm telling you.
J3.
Yes, sir.
What's some upcoming projects you got going on for the end of the summer?
But in the summer, like I was saying, we get first few weeks of September, it's gonna be a new track by J. Jig Cicero. Like I was telling you, she was the recent lyricist of the year, female lyricist of the year for all hip hop awards. So that song's gonna be coming out.
Nice.
And within the next 2 months, I'm looking to start up a beat mixtape.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing that. And shout out to Honey the host. Yeah, she's a.
You don't feel like somebody might try to steal your beats and recreate them?
They can try, but I don't know it sound like mine. They can try.
But what if it's like I'm saying like a mainstream motherfucker, like let's say Dr. Dre jumped up and just stole your shit and just changed all the instruments.
That would be like an honor and disrespectful.
Right. He took the words right out of my mouth. First of all, I'm gonna be like, man, well, thank you very much because you made me famous. And then 2, I'm taking them to court and I'm gonna win that shit.
Right.
P.S.
Straight up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Is there a way you can prove that for the listeners and viewers? Is there a way you can prove that you can't copyright? Well, you could copyright a beat as far as like to a certain extent.
Well,
is there steps you could take to win that case?
Well, absolutely, because if you have your file the file of the beat that you made, and once it's saved, it's officially copywritten.
Right.
The date and the time that you made it is officially copywritten.
Okay, so what if I flipped your instruments? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, instead of a horn, I use a cymbal. Is that what it's called? A thimble? Cymbal? What the fuck is it called? Yeah, like, yeah. So what if I switched up some instruments?
It depends on the person, you know what I mean, just in their own ear for their own music, you know what I mean. If they're that stupid to not know that somebody just flipped your track, you don't need to be making beats.
But, and the reason why I asked that because a lot of people don't know that Trinidad James song, All Gold Everything.
Bruno Mars,
not Bruno Mars. It was originally Too Short song. I love Getting My Head Lit. I love that shit. Really? It was that beat. Yeah, and Daz called Too Short and asked him did he want him to sue him, and he said nah, let him get his money.
I know that.
Yeah, he flipped his whole beat. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I asked that. Like, is there a way, like, you know what I'm saying, you would know, like, you could tell because Daz knew like Trinidad James stole his shit, but he called the actual artist was like, do you want me to sue him? And so you can get him. He's like, nah, let him get. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked.
Right. Yeah. It's just like I said, to answer your question, it just depends on the producer. I mean, you need to have a thorough understanding of how you want your sound to be. Period. Right. I mean, and if it's original, then you know off rip as soon as you hear it, that's your shit.
What's your biggest pet peeve as a producer?
As far as what? As far as within what?
Customers.
Oh, customers. Oh, not paying on time. That's one. That's one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like that every time I give him a ding, it says thank you.
Because I be trying to get one since the show started. I'm like, I don't ever even going to get it. I'm like, you good. So I'm like, cool. That's what I'm talking about. But I mean, that's for one. For two, not even having an idea how you want your song to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? At least an idea. You know what I mean? Even if you don't, I'll work with it. But okay, if I make the beat for you, and then you say, no, I don't like that. Okay, well then what do you not like about it? What do you want me to change about it?
Like a picky person.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't know why.
Indecisive.
Do a lot of artists feel like they always want you, like say you make a baby from scratch. Do a lot of artists, I'm not gonna say the whack artists, but the picky artists, do they always call you to change something after they didn't ask you to change it?
It's happened a few times. But I mean, it just depends on a person. Like if it's a person that just is like that because they want the best,
right?
That's one thing. I respect that. I'll actually work harder for you because I know you wanted to be the best.
Perfectionist.
Absolutely, I respect that.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, if it's somebody that doesn't even have a sound, don't even have a say, don't even know don't even have a rhyme written for that beat that I'm making for you.
Right.
You know, you need to work on your rhyme first, and then you come back.
How many whack artists have bought a beat from you?
Oh man, I lost count.
So it's a lot.
It's quite a few.
Did they do anything with it? Did the beat sound terrible? Did when you heard the song, did the beat sound terrible with their catalog?
Not even the beat. It's just the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Of course.
I can't never fuck up this beat.
It's the truth, but that's just me being overly confident. But
you ever thought about like selling the hooks with the beat?
I actually thought about doing that too, because then it gives the artist more room to grow and to work on. It actually makes it easier for them.
Gives them some focus.
Absolutely. It gives them a concept and a topic to talk about. Because
a starting point.
Because artists, I've noticed one thing to go along with what we were talking about earlier, as far as like a change in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of artists do not focus on hooks.
No.
A hook is what sells your song.
Right.
Is that correct?
No, you absolutely right.
So if you, I know you get Drake to do it, you multi-platinum for real. But but yeah, if you don't focus on your hooks, you don't have a song.
Right.
But I mean, unless you're Cassidy, you just rap straight bars over it, and then you got a platinum status track right there. Right. But if you're not focused on your hooks, even if the verses are not good, if the hook is straight, then you got a hit. Period. And that's really where we are at hip hop.
What's something you want to tell future customers from the bottom of your heart, as far as your business model? What do you want to get out to them wholeheartedly?
Well, for starters, know what you're getting yourself into when you're working with me.
Right.
And understand that this isn't a game for me. This is my business. This is my life. Like I have a family of my own, and I do this for my family. I don't do this for recognition. I don't do this to to make friends. I mean, if I make friends along the way, great. It's like the first day of school. You know what I mean? You don't expect to make friends, but it happens anyway.
Exactly.
That's just how it is. But just to make a long story short, just give me the same respect and hard work and dedication that I'm gonna give you, but 10 times.
Right.
Because you're the one that's gonna be pushing your music, and I'm gonna be doing it as well because I promote every song that I put out.
Right.
You know,
you did it tonight, and I commend you for that. I'm gonna take a time out and say that, like,
for sure.
You're not a rapper. You see what I'm saying? But you did what you had to do to get yourself out there. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Like, you could have honestly, you could have been like, nah, this motherfucker need to give me this. He need to give me that. He need to give me that. You took the initiative and, you know what I'm saying, move forward. So I'm gonna always commend you and look at you as a leader for you doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because you traveled, you pay, you did this, you did that, and the money ain't the thing. The thing is him taking initiative as a leader, because I ain't see no artists down here with him. You see what I'm saying? It could have been like 6 or 7, even 10 artists that should have came with him because they put in, as they say. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, he does this on the books for Path to Greatness Entertainment. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, I commend you as a leader, and I appreciate that for you stepping out and doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm gonna switch it up real quick. What's the worst thing a neighbor can borrow from you?
Kool-Aid, sugar.
Man, fuck that. Like, they can have, it all depends what I got. Kool-Aid is okay. Kool-Aid is okay, but sugar, like, nah, nigga. Like, bro.
Flour. Flour's another one.
A broom.
Dang, what they need flour for? Like, do you ask the person, like, what you need the flour for?
I don't ask.
If I come back with your door, like, Paris, I need some flour. Like, are you gonna ask for some of this food?
It depends on how close I am to my neighbor. You know, but me, my personality, hell yeah, I'm asking, like, what you cooking over there? Right. Oh, okay. Oh, can I have a plate of something?
What if they say ain't got enough?
Or I'll wait until.
What if they ain't got enough? I'm borrowing it. I ain't. Right.
Nah, I won't always ask, but if they offer, I'll be like, oh, smells good. What you got? You know, it smells good. Oh, yeah, if you want, we got some whatever. But like, okay.
Every day. What's the worst thing they can borrow?
Some kind of small appliance, or maybe like if you got a house,
like a microwave,
like a lawnmower or something.
What do you think
maybe
about?
An iron or something.
What do you think about?
I don't, because you guys got to ask for your shit back.
Hey, question. What do you think about like bottle openers? Because I may or may not have asked about this a few times to my neighbor.
What about bottle openers?
Is that one of the things on the list that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's smaller stuff. You would use appliance. Something you would open something like a can opener.
Right. It indicates I'm gonna have a good time.
You should have bought one by now.
No, but you ever been?
How many times you borrow it?
You ever been without a wine bottle opener?
But at the end of the day, how many times can she come over there and ask you about it?
I'm not trying to cut myself. I'll just.
No, fuck that, Paris. Jay, how many times can Paris come over there and ask you to borrow that motherfucker?
What? How many? What's the maximum? Yeah. What's the maximum?
Before you like, bitch, go buy one.
Because I want to.
Okay, if Paris kept coming to my house, if she asked me for it 3 times, I would just go buy her one.
Okay, I'm on my second term.
But I'm just saying, I would tell you like, hey, you got. I'm not saying I'm just gonna get you one. It don't cost very much, and here you go.
And
if you lose that one,
I had one. Listen.
All of the time.
I had one, and then it came up missing.
That's what I'm saying. But if you had one and you never buy you another one, then you got that one. The other one comes back around again. Meaning you got 2 in circulation now.
But I know that I have neighbors that
have one. No, you got to bring the bottle over and open it right in front of me and pour me a glass.
Or you can be by.
You know what? I could do that. That's actually the better way to approach it.
Especially if you always borrowed it and I got mine on hand, so obviously I got one, so I might drink wine. So yeah, give me some.
You're right.
I drink wine.
Or you can be like Felicia, and ask to borrow my car right quick.
Right.
Bye, Felicia.
No.
I got another one. I'm gonna tell y'all why women are the most selfish creatures ever
We'll just
on
not
earth.
talk on this one.
And I don't know, how old is your parents? Paris?
My parents?
Yeah.
Let's see, how old am I? 57, 56, and 57.
They stay together?
No, 2 different states.
Okay. J3, your parents?
My dad is. I think,
they stay together.
No.
Okay.
They're separated as well.
Okay. Now, for all the listeners and watchers, since I can't find nobody that went with this, I'm going to tell you why women are the most selfish, idiotic, like worthless creatures on earth.
Gotta love him, don't you?
This is why. Have y'all ever realized, and if y'all haven't, y'all ain't gonna say shit. Because Paris, I know you'll know. When women, I ain't gonna say when women. When men can no longer get up in the same household, women will have a whole nother room in the house. They will not sleep with that man ever again, as far as like in the same room.
I can't even disagree with that. That's what's hard.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I never realized this until I just paid attention to it, like how women are so fucking selfish. And I'm not attacking women, and I'm not attacking black women. I'm attacking all women, all you bitches. At the end of the day, when a man can no longer get up, his dysfunction of his erectile is not functioning.
He's disabled.
He's disabled. You see what I'm saying?
Handicap stickers on deck.
Yeah, or he's not doing it right. These bitches, older women, these bitches will go sleep in another whole room. They will not sleep in the same room as this man, and they make up dumbass excuses.
He's been kicked out of the queendom.
Exactly. But why is that? Why do you feel like women need to go to another room just because that man can't get up? He's still your man.
Well, I have not had that problem,
but you know some older people. You know some older women that do this. Like you be like, "Oh, that's dad's room. That's mom's room." Like, how the fuck y'all separate rooms like y'all brother or sister because he can't fuck you no more?
Because sometimes
and it's some motherfuckers listening that know that their parents sleep in 2 different fucking rooms.
Maybe it's because
that's why your dad's dick don't get hard no more.
He's disabled. Yeah. He needs his own handicap room.
Or they're both just they're not in love with each other no more.
That could be it. You want to know why? Because he's not fucking her.
But you know what? It's good to have separate spaces.
What? That the woman ain't trying to do nothing?
Or the time apart gives them they can actually get together and maybe have some fun. I mean, it helps with maybe.
Or they probably like that kinky shit and they like to just sneak in each other's room real quick, like.
Yeah, and they like to change it up. Maybe it's let's change it up. Let's like pretend like we're teenagers, and you know.
When you get old, I imagine you need the whole bed to sleep. You don't need to be sharing anymore.
You got twin beds.
But also, so like my coworker, he's like really fucking old, and he's like him and his wife. His wife runs shit now. Like I know this for a fact.
Right.
But he has his own little space, and she has her own little space in the house. Okay. Yet they do have a bedroom together. I don't know. Didn't ask this much, but if they sleep in the same bedroom, but I know they have their own separate spaces. And the reason being, he told me, he said, it's good to just have, I mean, you're with this person for the rest of your life, but it's good to have a section of area in the home specifically where you can just, you know, kind of like
your own domain.
Have your own domain. You know, you can plug into whatever the fuck you want. With just you in your own bubble, you feel me? And so it's good. And I feel like that kind of helps, you know, reduces tension and maybe possible arguments that can arise, you know, whatever.
My grandparents are like that too. Like my grandparents been married for over 50 years and they both had their own rooms and they love each other to death.
Yeah, man, it helps. I feel like it helps.
You know what I mean?
Because I get angry. Why the fuck you unplug my PlayStation controller? That shit was charging, bitch. Like, give me my own place so I can play my games. And like, look, if it comes unplugged, I did it.
Right. 614
sounds like problem.
781 0754. There's a shout out. Dre Dollars, hold your head up. We're gonna hold you down in Narcistic Nation. We'll be right back with our finals.
Born like trap, 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 born like a trapper. I'm about letting that control. I'm my diamond, they froze. I run up a check. Put my swag on the stove. Born like a trapper, 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 born like a trapper. I'm about letting that control. I'm my diamond, they froze. I run up a check. Put my swag on the stove. Born like a trapper. I got slobber. Church love down by taco pastor. Bust out the rapper. Do it for a rapper. I'm trapper, but I ain't no pastor. Ain't on me, but there ain't no fighter. Say what you want, cut ring on my head. Tryna make a move like a Hollywood actor. Bust out the front, cause you know you gotta I'm about letting that control. All of my diamond, they fall like a link.
Places they go, I don't go. It's stuff that I know they don't know. Right time they gon' do something to me, but I already know that they won't. That be shining bright, they fresh and they clear. I'm flexing looking like a whole chandelier. With the foreign, I'm a barber rare. Nominated for the man of the year. In the jungle with the wolves and the bears. I'm talking never ever be scared. I don't know that had to get it for real. Ball trapping like it was a career. Ball like trap, 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 ball like trapper. I'm about letting that control. I'm my diamond, they froze. I run up a check. Put my swag on the stove. Ball like a trapper, 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 ball like a trapper. I'm about letting that control. I'm my diamond, they froze. After I run up a check. Put my swag on the stove. Ball like a trapper. I put that back in the stove. I be remixing the lows. I did it for when I'm a bro. Them niggas ain't better get close. I'm switching, I'm sticking the code. My DM be fed up with hoes. My woman don't want me no more. My young niggas still on the road. These crackers won't leave me alone. They come up and blow it strong. I texted, I jump and I swerve. I dress and I'm black with the serve. Get to my kitchen, these feeling like birds. But I'm the first and the third. My junkies just been on the curb. I pull up like Steven and Nerd. Them keepers will lower a purse. Diamonds I put in that work. My champion and I got the purse. Bring my bitch out the purse. With pussy, I'm regular skirt. I'm ballin', not racing a skirt. With pussy, I'm regular skirt. I'm ballin', not racing a skirt. Ball like trapper, 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 ball like trapper. I'm about letting that control. I'm my diamond, they froze. I run up a check. Put my swag on the stove. Ball like a trapper, 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 ball like a trapper. I'm about letting that control. I'm my diamond, they froze. I run up a check. Put my swag on the stove. Ball like a trapper.
Bone like a trapper. Dre Dollars. Prime time. On the motherfucking mic. They did their thing on that one. With that being said, this is the time of the night where we do our closing remarks. Jerry Day, you got any finals?
Nah, have a good night. Fuck you if you ain't fucking with me. Be safe.
I heard that.
Out.
J3, you got any finals?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all you guys for welcoming me into this show. Mm-hmm. You know, I appreciate y'all a whole lot. And I hope to come back another day. Y'all look out for PTG. 440 stand up.
How can people get in contact with PTG?
Well, I have a IG. It's Path to Greatness Y'all 86. Y'all can DM me for beats. Serious inquiries only. Mm-hmm. Don't got time to be playing. Trying to get this money. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like he said, don't be calling motherfuckers. Like this niggas is businessmen out here. Like if you found a lane and all you do is something that's entry level, don't be running up on the boss and think you're supposed to get credit or you're supposed to get a hookup or you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, we don't do that shit. We establish men.
We put money into what we do. So
exactly. And all you're doing is
Mm-hmm.
helping it stay afloat. So don't put holes in it by trying to get credit and shit like that.
Not at all.
Paris, you got any finals?
Yeah, I got something. I just want to tell everybody, man, just, you know, keep pushing, man. It's people out here that, you know, is hungry for shit, man. And if you one of them people, just, you know, keep pushing. Don't let shit hold you back.
Like a baby dad.
Like some bougie, you know, customers or whatever. A salty, slutty nigga,
dad.
whatever. You know what?
Like they all gonna be baby dads. Like I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like everybody's just tap into your dream, man. Don't just dream about it, just be about it. You feel me? Like
I know
it's
right.
too many people out here.
Jay, where you at?
It's too many people out here just, you know, stuck and comfortable in this fucking status quo shit, and it's just like, man, just stop talking to me and do something. Like, ain't nothing wrong with venting, but just go out and get it, bite it, like be hungry. Shit.
That's right.
But you know,
like 2 bills for that one.
Gracias.
Nah,
he just can't give credit where it's due. But it's cool, man. Like
you already got it.
Everybody be safe here in Columbus. You know, if y'all going out tonight, please don't be like beefing and shit, because I'm going out tonight, and I'll be damn if any. I'm in
J3 with you.
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that. Yeah. But aside from that, you know, one last thing.
What was that about?
You know, there's always some shit about light skins, but you know, last thing I want to speak on, you know, this damn state fair, y'all better enjoy that shit. The food is still fucking good. I still need to try me a donut burger, even though I'm scared.
Oh, that shit slap.
I never
did it. Does it? Okay, so
you make it at home first.
I can do that.
Yeah, go to Krispy Kreme, get you some motherfucking donuts, slice the bitch in half, and then make your sandwich.
But see, I never seen how they did it.
You can put the mayo on it, put the Miracle Whip, all that shit. It's only bread with sugar on it. I'm trying to tell you, the shit is good. You're going to have bacon on it.
I love burgers.
However you like your burger, imagine with sugar.
I am a burger person, and I love my motherfucking donuts. But
okay,
the two
it's good.
Together, I'm just
you ain't
confused.
tasted it, so you don't know.
Exactly. So, but that brings me
I never
to
like
it.
eating ass until I did it.
Y'all better go to the motherfucking fair. Stop playing.
I never like eating ass until I did it.
I'll give you Bill on that. I ain't done it.
Okay.
What, eating ass?
Yeah, I don't know if I like it, but I'm not going to eat it. I'll never find out.
I don't think you should do it.
Eat the booty like a home.
You gotta eat ass. You gotta be a bad bitch. Huh?
It gotta be clean though.
Yeah.
Gotta be clean.
Yeah.
You can eat the booty clean. I don't like eating pussy clean though. Like not the well what? I'm coming to a lesson. No, I'm coming to a lesson. No, let me cop to a lesson.
Flare like them flared up.
No, fuck that. I'm not Usher. What I'm trying to say is, I've said this on shows. Like I like pussy with the spice on it, the tang on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like when the bitch just came from the gym. If she my bitch, I like when she came from the gym with the pants on, the yogas, and I want to eat her pussy. Like I don't want you to take a shower and knock all the funk off. You know
like
what I'm
the
saying?
Experience. You like the whole thought.
I like seasoning, nigga.
You like
with that being said, I'm gonna give a big shout out to my reflection. Without it, none of this is possible. Shout out to WTMH. Next week is our year anniversary show. We've been at WTMH for a whole motherfucking year, every motherfucking week. Congratulations to everybody in this room, everybody that used to be a part of this show, everybody that may become part of the show. Shout out to WTMH. Also, shout out to Creative Genius. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to J3. Good luck with your success. Come back anytime. Shout out to J Everyday, Goldie, Stretch Jones. Also, who else? Did I say my reflection?
Jesus.
Shout out to Jesus.
Yes.
He's the real CEO of Narcistic Entertainment.
Sure.
Check out the new Narcistic mixtape, motherfuckers. It's going down.
I'm trying to get on that, man. What's up?
I got you part two. I'll get you on there. With that being said, it's on SoundCloud /Narcistic Nation. You already know how to fucking follow it. Like I said, hit us up narcisticent@gmail.com. With that being said, we'll be back next week. I love you. If you don't like me, fuck you. You can't beat me in the fight, so deal with it, bitch.
Heard that.
Just like that part. That was
yeah. What tired, the girl? I love her and she love you. I love her, yeah. If you want a girl, and you find out say she true, kiss her a hug. Say I love you. Cause my girl got not me blue. Alright then. Obvious, she never get the treatment that she wanted. But I want to fuck with it that take her for granted. Got up in the mix of life on this music life. She never get enough, she expected. Now she got me, now she got to feel neglected. And now she got me, I feel like semi-wanted. Yeah, now me back against the wall. Me alone in the singer, me house, I mean, I know who it all. It's better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. way. Learn the hard way. Listen to my mistakes, not time to want someone and to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Now me girl, she gone away. Yeah, hey, so if you want my girl, my youth, and you love her, every day me I tell you this I love her. You are the love she deserves. So the relationship can be preserved. Because hey, if you're not with somebody, you're gonna be it sooner or later. You find out say she a cheat. Yeah, and that mash up you when you feel like you want it. You touch up your weak because you have some man them love it up, beat up them girlfriend and treat her up. Yeah, I know that she gone just like a baby in a crib, so them a ball. Alright then, so me I tell you please take the time out. Treat your girl nice and take her out. Hey, my girl red rose, even pretty clothes and things like those. Because it's better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Learn the hard way. Listen with my sense, better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Now my girl she gone away. Yeah, it's better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Learn the hard way. Listen with my sense, better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Now my girl she gone away. Yeah, hey. Nobody really wants to be alone. Every king in a queen in a him arm. You are a shot dead. Baby, where you got me? I beg you please come home. Again, yeah. Nobody really wants to be alone. Every king in a empress in a home. Baby, where you at? If you're here, that's on you. Me, I beg you to come home. Alright, it's better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Yeah, learn it the hard way. Hey, it's better to have someone than to be alone. I'ma learn this the hard way. Cause baby gone my way.